Hello, friends, fellas, Inazuma 11 enjoyers. Good evening, one and all. A few seconds late, FatesFanboy, whatever you want to call me. I've already seen plenty of slander in the chat already. So I'm away for 3 weeks, and this is what I come back to, huh? I come back to people suggesting that Duff Dooley is related to Tobitaka. Yeah, sure, man. I'm sure. But, good evening everyone, good evening. My summer holiday is officially over, which for me personally, that sucks. For those people who for some reason enjoy watching me play games, that is a great thing though, because tonight we are back with Inazuma 11 Victory Road. Viewer matches, everyone give it up for Inazuma 11 Victory Road. It's been a while. I have not been completely inactive. I have been playing this game on my summer holiday. I played 10 hours of it. I took stock earlier today when I had to transfer the old cloud save back to my PC game because I had the Switch 2 version which I took with me on holiday. Anyway, before I do that, before I go further into that, let me first acknowledge who's actually here tonight. Panda, Vinny, Duff Dooley himself, apparently, and Nico, good evening one and all. And Yami, hello! Yami after having to watch 3 ads, and Lucas, goedenavond. Everyone is here, the most ambitious roster of all time, perchance. We're all back, that's good. I'm glad to have you all here tonight. I'm glad to have you all here for more viewer matches. And I am happy to say that, aside from me, I'm not the only one being absolutely back. What is also back is my rough play team, which it all started with. My team, the very first playstyle that I had on my main team was rough play. And then I switched to tension, foolish as I was back in the day, I switched to tension. Incidentally, before I continue this monologue, it has been 3 weeks. I think nothing has changed about the settings for my stream, but if something is off, do not hesitate to let me know at any point. But back to the monologue. Yes, rough play is back, and honestly, I've been having such a good time. I've been having a great time playing with rough play again. And the main reason I went back, actually, well, let me just quickly go over my team, I guess. Nothing changed as far as the setup is concerned, I suppose. As far as the actual team is concerned, no players were swapped out or anything like that. But I did invest quite a bit of time and resources, all of my beans, in fact, into actually building up rough play versions of some of my characters again. So, for example, I certainly did not have a rough play Morimura before, but I do now. And the same goes for my own avatar. I believe it was tension before or counter, and now I'm rough play. And the same goes for everyone, almost everyone on the bench. So that we fully leaned into rough play here, but there are a few caveats with that, which I'm sure we'll find out. You will find out. I know all about it, but you will find out through practice, through actual play. I played tension only because it was meta slop. I mean, that is not well, it's not entirely true. I've always said that tension is a fun playstyle, and that's primarily because it actually just allows you to play the game like it's supposed to be played, you know, like you're able to just freely use Hisatsu, the one thing that you play Inazuma 11 for. But yeah. Okay, someone's saying the chat's not showing up on the right. I think now it is, so I think that's caught up. I would have to see another message pop up to verify, but I think it looks good. Yo, Celine, good evening. Good evening, good to have you here. Lucas says it and the chat works again. Okay, I guess it does work. Confirmed it works. But yeah, almost everyone. I had to revamp my entire team to actually get these rough play versions of the characters. Like, I had to redo my Hoshi. And that's going really far. That's taking drastic measures. I was really attached to my tension Hoshi, actually, but not much has changed. I mean, she has everything that she had before, so it's whatever. So really, what we have now is exclusively rough play players. I believe there's 3 in all tension players, which would be Burn, and I think... Okay, there's 4. So it's Kurumada, it's Burn, Gandaras, and Ryugel. Ryugel and Gandaras are the exact same as they were before. And aside from that, I believe everyone is the same, or rather everyone's the same type, rough play. 1 or 2 counter characters here, I believe it's only really, yeah, Tobitaka, because, well, you can change his playstyle freely, that's what I wanted to say, since he is a Fabled. And I did get a counter Ayano. They get a counter Ionor. What is the benefit of getting a counter Ionor? Well, not much you might think, but in reality, yeah, I can do stuff like this now, which is awesome. Just all in on Team KP and counter goalkeeper power. Counter KP is huge, actually, as I have had the opportunity to figure out. But yeah, there's a lot, and I'm sure you're gonna find out all what this team is about, how I've set this up, and I think, you know, no better way to really show it off than to actually play a few matches here and there. What did you miss, Nico? Not much. I was just going over the team. I was just saying that I swapped almost everyone out for their rough play counterparts, aside from like a handful of players. I think probably 6. Ayano, I believe, is counter, and then there's yeah, Sakurazaki, Tobitaka are counter, and there's 4 Tension players on my team. But that's all. That's all. Okay. Also, I saw someone mention, I think it was Yami, 1k victories, very satisfying. Yeah, I am exactly on 1k victories. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I've been grinding a bunch of, what is it, Ultra Hero battles? Yeah, Ultra Hero battles, Legend Showdowns in the summer holiday. And it's not always been fun, but it has been a good way to spend the time at the very least. Okay, let's see. Let me set up an actual lobby again. It's been a hot minute, but we're going to do this. So, create private lobby. And, of course, there's only one password we can really run here. Mikanashi. So, who's ready? Queue up. Get in here. Oh, that's... Hold on. Actually, do not queue up just yet. No, actually do queue up. There it is. It's not the Fates squad anymore. It's the Fates army. Things have changed. The playstyle has changed. So the name must change too. Nitro, good evening, mate. Will Fates beat Duff? I sure hope I will. Oh dear, a team called Welcome Back by Panda. Oh boy, oh dear. This could not go wrong in any way, shape, or form. Surely not. No, no, no. Okay, well, let me see. I will go back to what I always do. I think I have a few more stadiums actually right now. Yeah. I know what Kazan Castle is, but I have it. I have Hopeful Raymond, whatever that is. Okay, this pitch fucking sucks, so we're not doing that one. I hate how the floor... No, that's not that one, is it? No, this one's fine, actually. I hate the one from Galaxy where the floor lights up. That one is trippy as hell to play on from a top-down perspective. It's incredible. Lost World Stadium, Football Frontier. Football Frontier is a classic. We can do Football Frontier. Log in. Sanctum Showdown, and we can do Ducks, Quig, and Barview. It's been a minute since I heard Ducks, Quig, and Barview. You dread to see what Panda has cooked? Yeah, I am. I'm a little scared. Not going to lie. I'm going to be completely honest about that. Also, Nico, welcome to the lobby. Good to see you back, Mr. Itching Nut. That's great. Have you dropped in ranks, or am I going crazy? Were you not a higher rank before, or were you always bronze? Surely not, right? The beach pitch from Victory Road is horrible. Yeah, it is. Like, the markings are not even there, are they? It's dead-ass just sand. There's no markings. You can't tell where the keeper area starts and ends. I've seen it once or twice. Fucking sucks. If you don't play, you lose ranks. Ah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I've never played, so if you don't play, you can't lose. And you can't lose ranks, that's for sure. Okay, but I'm ready. Enough yapping. I'm ready to play against Panda's team. Whatever she has cooked up. It's called Welcome Back, and I have to imagine that it's going to be detrimental to my mental state, shall we say. The Chronostones beach is equally bad, if you recall correctly. Nah, the Chronostones beach at least has markings. I know that for a fact. I know it's superior to the Victory Road beach, but... Okay, well, let's see. The moment suprême. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why I'm surprised, to be completely honest. But yeah, of course, it could only be the Duff Dooley team, with Pam Duff on goal as well. Oh god, there he is. Oh boy, I was so happy that I didn't see him for 3 whole weeks. And now there's a team full of them. Yeah, of course. Okay, and you have, okay. Rachel Pickles. Is that her Japanese name? Rachel Pickles? That's insane. Or is that an OC? No. Oh, there's Duff Nutter, bro. Oh, I see Duff Nutter in the... Okay, well, here we go. New team time. Lock in. Yeah, I'm getting debuffed immediately, of course. Makes sense. Okay, that's my first loss. We're gonna have to get back into the flow of playing online, as it turns out. I appreciate that pass back to me, though. Don't appreciate that, but that's okay. Master Stroke. Alright, yeah, we're back into action for sure. And I'm losing this one. There he is. Yeah, the Duff Dooley team with Master Stroke, with Pam Duff, with Duff Nutter. We are so back, dare I say. Okay, and there we go. As you will have noticed, take a look at my tension bar in the top left. As you will recall, I did not win a single focus battle, but I bumped into someone once, and we're practically up to full. So that's great. I love this playstyle. I love that I can actually use dash tackles again to get tension. It's great. And yeah, of course, the canon couple, Duff Dooley and Pam Duff. Of course. Unfortunately, I will have to burst this bubble immediately. I have to break up this dance. Not letting these two jokers score against me. Okay, Aurora Obscure. That's fair. Everyone uses that. So I'm not surprised to see it here. Get some more tension on the way. And we are here. We're locked in. Gandaras outrunning 3 copies of Duff Dooley. And we're just letting run rip. We're just seeing what we're dealing with here power-wise. But yeah, it's great to be back. It's great to be back, guys. I love playing against a full team of Duff Dooleys. Oh god, it's fucking... Oh. This godforsaken move. Why is this actually a thing? I hate seeing that. I don't know why they unironically made that move a thing, but... Yeah, it's like Okasan the hand or something. It's not great. You hate to see it. I think I should be able to win this, surely. Kusaka? Yeah, W Kusaka. Okay, actually, this is a really nice change of pace, because I'm actually able to win battles with Hisatsu now, as opposed to the Ultra Hero battles and the Legend Showdowns. I mean, you are practically guaranteed to lose those, even if you use Hisatsu. Just against regular actual, how do they call them? Shit. Okay, took a bit too long. But the actual dash tackles, I suppose, for lack of the actual term, which I do not have on my mind right now. Yeah, I'm sure Okasan the hand won the contest. I mean, I saw it, unfortunately, but it makes sense, I guess. The Japanese community is something else, man. The Japanese community truly is something else. Okay, but let's not take it, stick it a little easy here. You know, realistically, if I want to win this, I should be playing to Matatagi exclusively. But that's alright. Like I said, we're just testing the waters. Just dipping our toes into what this Duff Dooley team can do, because I don't actually know if this is a different team, you know, as opposed to what I played against before. Okay, Gandaras, get that shit. Yeah, bub, you got that. And we're back. And we're locked. And we're parkour attacking. Parkour attack! Goes hard. This is the stuff I should be doing. Elemental advantage against Duff Dooley. Matatagi will be thriving. Oh, great. High voltage. High voltage with Duff Dooley and Duff Nutter. That's great. Greatly unfortunate that they called that guy Duff Nutter as well. Can. As he says so eloquently. Ooh, fuck that one up a little bit. That's okay. Washi's got this. Yep, like I said. Washi's got that. Easy. I'm going. That's me. Bro, that's me. I'm running, bro. Master Stroke. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. Better luck next time. I can actually believe that Duff Nutter would want a Master Stroke in this team. Yeah, I'm sure. But We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Instead, I think I might just score a crisp little goal here. If I'm... Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Honestly, that's valid. The classic offside trap. That's... Who upstroking they master right now? That is... That sure is a combination of shots that a combination of words that I just had to read. Thank you, Walter. Welcome to the chat, Walter. Oh, yeah, okay. But, like I said, I think we'll just score a crisp little goal here. Unless there is something Panda can pull out of her ass. But no, okay. There's a crisp 1-0. We love to see that. It's a good comeback. Alright, maybe this will be a welcome return to this game after all. It took almost the entirety of the first half, but it's good. AI footage? Yeah, no, it's true, it's true. This is actually pre-recorded. This is an AI generation of my match against the Dove Dooley team. I'm just pretending as though I have any agency in the matching. Okay, a long shot, cheeky long shot from Panda here. I see you. But I think I can do quite a bit to make this feel a bit better for myself. Okay, that's alright. So as you can see, 8k KP. That is a lot better than INO used to be before. That is all the counter KP coming in. On my team, I have, when recovering the ball in any way that is not catching, I guess, with the goalkeeper, 50% increase to KP for, I think it's like 17 or 18 seconds. So that's absolutely massive. Honestly, I didn't even know that was a thing. Well, I knew it was a thing, but I refuse to acknowledge how good it actually is in practice. Okay, Sword of Fire, Sword of Flame. Tobitaka's got that. Yeah, that's good. And I believe Keeper's Grit. Yeah, that's nice. Keeper's Grip will restore some KP on Ayano here. He's not going to be able to use any Hisatsu, but that's fine. A 5k will be plenty to stop this. So that's good. Okay. We survived one more. But now it's a matter of playing a bit more safely. Or playing a bit more offensively. Fates, what do you think of Yokai Watch's collab with Rent a Girlfriend? I am neutral on this. Personally, I think it's funny in a sense that they're collabing with like a bona fide anime as well, like a pretty famous anime as well. I mean, it used to be really big at some point. So the fact that Inazuma 11 can get that crossover is a pretty great sign, to be completely honest. But anyway, let me focus on my team for a whole second here. I think nothing really needs to change. I could consider changing one or two things. Like I'm gonna show off Kurumada tonight because I finally gave him a proper build. And probably Professor Layton will see some screen time tonight as well. But for the time being, famous anime that should kill degeneracy. I mean, it's true. But you have to like it or hate it. It was really popular at one point. For good reasons or for bad, you can't deny that it was really popular at one point. That's all I'm saying. And hey, I'm sure it's really cringe, and you know, the main character is a self-insert of the writer, isn't it? But I'm sure there's good things to find as well. Like, some of the characters are cool. Or cute. I don't know. I always liked Sumi. I liked the way Sumi looked. I never watched the anime myself. I'm not really an anime watcher anymore at this point. Classic Duff move as well. Passing the ball outside of the pitch. Very, very gracious move of him. He's actually showing some mercy on my team here. Only to immediately rob me of my hopes and dreams, actually. So that's very much in character. Let's see if I can actually block here with Hoshi. Aikido to contend with. And that will be a little bit too strong for Hoshi, which is fair. Now, let me see. I have the Tobitaka here still. Let's hope he can get there on time. However, I don't believe I have much tension, so... Why is my opponent running a team of Duff Doolies? Well, there's a whole lot of lore that has preceded this, actually, if you'll believe it. Yeah, I'm also not blocking this, Chief. Like, unless I get a save, which I guess I'll bank on, but it's not gonna happen. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Well played. Good pressure. Now we just need to do the same thing back. So it's time for Matatagi, I think. Let's see what I can do here. I brought back the good old Claymore. I don't know what this does, but let's hope it doesn't do anything against my dash tackles. It doesn't, so that's good. I got that back, admittedly with a foul, but that's okay. This playstyle, it thrives in the fouls. It's good. Yeah, I am playing versus viewers, Walter. Absolutely, yes. The entirety of tonight, I'll be playing against viewers. Viewer matches. So if you want to be in this lobby, you can. It will be open again after this match. The password is Mikana, or Mikana Hoshi, all lowercase. But it will show once we get back as well. Once we get back to the actual lobby. Okay, so that's what Into Thin Air does, I guess. Great passes from the team here, but I'll just try to quickly get this back if I can. Keeper's grit is insane, but honestly, respect. Okay, and that's... Okay, so I can just freely do this because you already used your hyper energy just now, so you will guaranteed win this matchup, yeah. An Ironclad Guardian on Tobitaka is good to have. If there's ever a shot block he needs to do, he will do it. On God, he will do it. Okay, so she's called Rapier now. I don't know why, but that's cool, I guess. And we're here. We're in the goal area. So that's a good bit of pressure there. That's good. I love the long passes. Long passes are going well. Tomas, good evening, mate. Good evening. Welcome. Good to have you here as well. Won't be joining? That's all right. If you're happy to watch, then I'm happy to have you here. Okay, Okasan the hand once again. But that's all right. This is double elemental advantage, so this will do some good damage still. Let me see. Panda has claimed that passing from the goal is impossible. She might be right, not going to lie. Yeah, Roar Obscure once again. Alright, we're back once again. More pressure with Matatagi. Parkour attack! Okay, the Aurora Obscura is going to do a number on my power, unfortunately. So I may have to opt for the good old cavalry advance instead of Claymore later. Either way, I need to be a bit more on the offensive side of things. That's mine, thank you. Let me cancel out that focus field with Discovery Advance. Yep, it's just that easy. Don't let Dove get there. Okay, that's good. That's one more shot. Needed that. So one more will do it. This is the Moment Supreme, Panda. Can you get it out in time? Can you get it out in time? I dare say not, unless you have a Keeper's Grit again. Okay, hold on, that'll do it. That'll restore some KP as well. So it may be a bit closer than I have anticipated. Especially if we're gonna do that. And of course Yashiro didn't get that. That's okay. I'll just get this. That's fine, we need to play a bit more quickly now. Okay, get that. Someone. Nice. Okay, this is good. Let me just do this. Cheeky little long shot. You need Hillman as a coach for the synergy? I do need Hibiki, it's true. I would get the synergy, but yeah, it's like 20 legendary spirits for Hibiki. I don't have that at the moment. I could grind that, not gonna lie. Well, it went through with 89 power. It was a bit of a misplay. I think I should have done the totem, to be honest. Yeah, because I think the match is just gonna end now. So that's gonna be a GG. But unless I get a breach somehow, which by this point I don't think it's gonna matter, to be honest. Yeah, no, the 89, that's not gonna do it, I don't think. But that's alright. Can. That's a good first match to get back into it. Get back into the swing of things. Well played, Panda. Well played. That's okay. I didn't do enough dash tackles. I didn't do enough sliding tackles. That's alright. That's alright. We'll ramp it up as we go tonight. But well played. Good match. 3 spirits. Wow, wow, wow. Alright. Yeah, of course, Walter. I give you a second. Yeah, there's one more slot. So, everyone, please leave a slot for Walter. And also, sorry for hitting my mic. I didn't do it on purpose, I promise. Well, the Welcome Back team doesn't seem much different from the Duff Dooley team, but perhaps I am mistaken, not going to lie. I regret telling you how to kick pass. I don't think I kick passed. Did I kick pass? Okay, fellas, what did I just say? Can we have one person leaving the room so that Walter can join? Yes, that's good. Thank you. That's good. You have a surprise for me after the next match, Lucas? Oh boy. Oh boy. We're having a lot of surprises for me tonight. I like that. That's good. It's heartening to see that the creativity is still thriving even after 3 weeks of non-activity, 3 weeks of absence. Very heartening indeed. Focus fields are optional, but only when you do them? Nah. Not my fault. Your stream has 3 hours of delay. Yeah, that's actually just that. I think actually. That might be your fault. I'm not going to lie, Vinny. I'm not going to lie. It's certainly not my fault. I think you did. Then again, focus fields are so non-functional it doesn't matter anyways. Oh, is that what you mean with a kick pass? Like just a long pass? I mean, that's a thing. It's always been a thing. Like if that's what you call a kick pass, then I've been doing that for a while, actually. So, nothing new to see there, to be completely honest. Like the long passes are essential, really, if you want to win against the Legend Showdown matches as well. So I don't know. Like kick passes have been a thing, if that's really what you mean. French passing, yeah. Well, people are throwing terms and names at my head, but honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell you what that means. French passing, sure. I guess. But yeah, well, if that's how it is, then there's nothing new that I need to prepare for, honestly, because I've been facing that for months. I've been using it for months. And now all of a sudden people are calling it out, which is interesting as well. It's an interesting development. But, okay, let me just ready up for when Walter gets here. Yeah, I mean, people have been talking about these... People have been talking about these French passes, these long passes, kick passes, whatever you want to call them, for a while. I've read a lot of messages in the server, in our Discord server, which there's a link to in the description, by the way. In the description of every stream, every video, there's a link to our Discord server. But I've read a lot of messages that, yeah, oh, it's so broken, like you just pass up the side of the field. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing that. I've been doing that for months. I don't know if people just didn't notice, but I've been doing that. Like, it's really easy with certain, what is it, formations. Like, if I just play, what I do a lot is I play to Morimura, who's on, like, the back left of my team, and then she can just pass right to Ryugel, who's right up the pitch. So it's like, French passing isn't just kick passing. Okay, so can someone, like, explain to me what French passing actually is? Okay, there's Walter. Lock it in, Walter. Let's see what we got. Yeah, can someone explain to me what French passing like actually is? Because you can throw the term at my head like 100 times, but I'm not gonna understand what that is. But alright, Walter, main team. Let's see. Let's see what this team is, shall we? I believe this is our first time playing, so best of luck to you. Let's see what we can do with the rough play team here now. And let's see what we're actually facing. French passing is a technique to get from the goalkeeper to the opponent's zone without an interaction or player for castle wall in the way. You pass back to the goalkeeper, wait for the players to spread out, and then pass to the side. Oh, that's what it is, huh? Okay, so I guess I have been doing that as well. I mean, unconsciously, but okay. Is that fact... Walter, is that Noel from Deltarune? Is that supposed to be Noel from Deltarune? You can tell me honestly. Okay, supposedly your team is ass. I'll be the judge of that. Let's see. Shrimpford. Wait, Shrimpford? I recognize that name. I recognize Shrimpford as a name as well. I believe I've seen that in my server at some point. But it is Noel. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I had a feeling. I've not played Deltarune, but I know Noel. Alright, but apparently some acquaintances in the chat right now. But this is all interesting. Well, it's a good thing I brought Sakurazaki, I guess. Alright, okay. Let's see Walter or Shrimpford, whatever you prefer. Seems to be a little bit of buffering, a little bit of delay, but that's all right. So, let's see. Oh yeah, there's some delay, all right. Okay, let's see. The kickoff has happened, so maybe it'll get better now. I say, full of hope. Okay, that's one. We got some tension. See, we're in the zone. We play to Gandares. We do a cheeky little curve shot. Boom. Again, let's test the water here. Let's see how strong this defense is, first and foremost. Can this castle wall stop it up front? Deep mist with Bug Girl. Okay, went through. And now Son Goku. 5.5k KP. That's not too shabby, mate. That's not too shabby. Okay, Burai Hand. That's fair. Okay. Okay. I'm starting to get a little bit of a feel. Ooh, a pass back to Sakurazaki? Stalwart suppression, though. That's fair. Good sliding tackle. I respect that. I'm a bit of a sliding tackle enjoyer myself. So we're gonna see what we can do. Yeah, that's for Morimura to take. No one ever expects me to go inside, bro. No one ever expects it. Okay, pass to Ryugel, pass to Sakurazaki. Caught by the focus field. That's a good one. But I think Sakurazaki can probably make it. Yeah, there we go. And now we're in there. So, since Claymore's about to run out anyway, cavalry advance. Let's see, Son Goku. I think he has a lot of fire moves. He has Fence of Gaia. Honestly, Shunrai might have been better. But it's fine. It's fine. Sakurazaki has elemental advantage against Son Goku anyway. Invincible Keeper, yikes. Yikes. Okay, I'll excuse you for this one. Walter. Since this is our first match playing against each other. But we typically do not use super tactics in our matches, in our 1v1 matches. That's alright. Menacing Glare on Lasso. Okay, I see you. I know this guy. I remember him. I think he was in the Go games, wasn't he? He was a scout. I believe he was a special scout as well, though don't quote me on that one. Special scout as in he had facial animations. Which it always cracks me up that the way to tell that a character is special in the Go games is do they have facial animations or not. If they don't, you're just a regular NPC, man. Sorry to break it to you. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Ah, fair play. Fair play. You moved Whitaker just in time. Move that defender, move that castle wall just in time. Very valid. Oh, never mind. Wall pierce. Yikes. That is tough. Okay, Keeper's Grit on Son Goku as well. That's valid. Let's see what this does. Flame Fortress. Yeah. Classic bread and butter defensive strategies. But looks like Son Goku up to 8k here. With a God Hand V. But double elemental advantage because of Shunrai versus God Hand V. That is considerable damage. And that is a good long pass. That is a fabulous pass, actually. The Toitak is here against Gyoff. What the fuck is Gyoff, bro? Okay, there we go. Cheeky little pass along the ground. We're back up. Deep mist. Let's see, I haven't popped this move in ages. Can I do it? Oh yeah, baby, let's go. You're not gonna believe it. There's a UFO. Classic. Aliens falling for UFO tricks is perhaps the most telling thing about how real these aliens are in Galaxy. The only time super tactics are legal is if you're losing really badly. Yeah, I'll agree with that, actually. If you're behind, like, 3-0, you can pop a super tactic. That's fine. Okay, well, Walter, you claimed this was going to be a blowout, but so far it hasn't been. And there's Noelle. Oh dear. Dare I say, oh dear. Okay, and Hoshi loses the cash-in matchup. That's fair. That is a threat. Is Tobitaka here? Yashiro is there. Is that going to do enough? High School Road? Yeah, that makes sense. And the chain. Ooh, I need to get Tobitaka there if I can, but I'm not confident he's going to get there in time. He's not. No, actually, that's... hold on. Can I somehow pull this back from the jaws of hell? With a keeper's grit and a move, who knows? Let's see. Ooh, is it enough? I can't see the numbers, I don't think it's enough. Nope. Elemental advantage, I think. Gyoff. I believe he was Earth. That's fair. Well played. Very nice play. Clean. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be that much of a blowout, really. I was almost there. If Gyoff hadn't had Elemental advantage, that would have been it. That would have been GG. At the very least, I would have survived that. Okay, there we go. Hello? Can I pass, please? I love when it doesn't let me pass. That's okay. Ooh, okay, I see you. Good pass once again. What does he have? Ooh. Spectre Magna. Okay, I see you. I like this guy, by the way. I like this character a lot. I don't know why. He just looks really cool. He's one of the special scouts from Galaxy. And once again, I cannot see the numbers, so no clue where I stand power-wise, but... Alright. So, looking at a 1-0 deficit right now. That was a really good chain. So I'm gonna have to see if I can somehow ramp up my pressure as well. I think the answer to that is probably a no. Unless I were to put in a second Earth forward, which I don't really have. Unless I consider Kusaka, of course. Now here's the thing. I could always pop Matatagi, but does it really matter that much? I don't believe it really matters that much, to be honest. So let's keep it the way it is. Got a different goalkeeper, the goalkeeper from the card, which is interesting. Walter, park the bus. Oh, don't park the bus. Try it. I implore you to try parking the bus. Let's see. Okay, I should have just stayed where I was, I guess. Aha, these are the famous long passes I've heard so much about, huh? So this is what it's like, having them used against you. No, that's valid. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to give this a long, hard think. It's also interesting how the numbers always disappear, for some reason. Let's see. Let's see, Segi. Yeah, okay, nice. I need people to move now, that's what I need. I just need some power, I need power, and I have some silly twins to go up against this guy. You know what, anything will do. Let's see it. Didn't have that much tension, apparently, that's fine. Not a wind goalkeeper against my silly space twins. Let's see how that goes, but I'm sure he has some tricks up his sleeve, so it can never be that bad. And there it is, Okasa the hand. Oh dear. Oh dear. I've actually never seen the fill animation for this, but it looks like we're about to. Okay, well, it's kind of boring, but fair enough. Okay, there's the 1-1. So we're back up to equal footing. That is a GG. The elemental advantage is just a little too crazy, I'm afraid. And it's also crazy that they just don't give goalkeepers anything in return for it. Okay. Need to play this more carefully. That's what I need to do. Got that. Okay. Alright. Let's see what there is to do here. Play it back. Classic play it back. Classic little cheeky curve shot on Gandaras. Yeah, okay. That's good. I believe that will bring us back to practically equal ground. Bond protocol. Okay, I see you. That does bring us practically back to equal ground. Oh yeah, that's mine. Sorry to say, bud, but that's mine. Ah, shit. Tried to be a little cute with my pass there, but that's alright. It is what it is. Morimura? Okay, there we go, Morimura. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what we need. And let's see if we can cheese this. Probably not. I have to imagine your defense is quicker than that. Never mind, hold on. Are we cheesing this with Kusaka? You can boo me. You can boo me. All is fair in love and war. And you know what they say? You know what my girl Kinako always says? Football is like war. So there it is. 2-1. Thank you, Kusaka. That's what we love to see. Yeah, the wind goalkeeper is... the wind goalkeeper. Ryuga and Gandaras are paying dividends right now. Fair play. Okay, let's see here. Let's see, do you have a something? Awakening Totem, regular power charge. Okay, that'll do it for me. Grizzly Totem on Kusaka. Okay, but now I don't have stamina, which is not great. You hate to see that, actually. But it's okay, maybe. Perchance. Killer Slide? Alright, let's see if my rough play ranks have come in play here. Nope, they will not. That is alright, I can't brute force my way past the Killer Slide. Honestly, that's valid. Alright, get that back with Yashiro immediately. But Yashiro gets caught by Noel, which I don't love that, because this is gonna happen. Okay, well, this is certainly not to my advantage. I'm gonna have to barricade up, but even then, I don't believe... Well, Tobitaka is right there. And yet. Yeah, no, that's fair. That was a good pass. I'm actually not gonna bother, I don't think, because I don't think I can do anything against that. So fair enough. Fair enough. That was a good pass. Can't do anything against that. Good focus field, even greater pass. And to be fair, Ayano was on that level for quite a while. Very much chipped down. Okay, here we go. One final gambit. Ooh, good interception. Okay, I see you. But the Kusaka. The Kusaka. Can you pass the Kusaka? Ooh. Ooh, hold on, fellas. It may not be over quite yet. The wall for one is here. Is that offside? I might have just sold the game with that, not gonna lie. I may have just sold the game with that, not going to lie. Unless I have someone here. I have Tobitaka here. Will it be enough? Let me get that shit back, Chief. Unless you have an awakening. Sparky spin? Yeah, I should hope Tobitaka wins that. That's alright. Let's see. We have like 1 minute left. And that is not looking... Well, that's a 63. Morimura? Yeah, okay. Hold on. Okay, I've made it to the zone one more time. What can we do here? What can we do here? I'll tell you what we can do here. Here's Gandaras. One more for the fans. Let's see what Gandaras can do. Scream of Eden. Okay, it's good. Is it enough? Does this guy have a goalkeeper move that will pull it over the line? I think it's going to be enough. Yeah, and that's it. That's it. 2-2. 2-2. Great final effort by your goalkeeper there, Walter, at the end. Well played. Good game. You said it was going to be a blowout, but a 2-2, that's a good result. That was a fun match. Oh, but yeah, that wind goalkeeper. Oh, that wind goalkeeper. I love seeing wind goalkeepers. It's so fun with Gandaras and Ryuga. But hey, well played. Well played. Okay, I believe it was Lucas next, wasn't it? Lucas made an appeal to play against me. There was a surprise in it for me, supposedly. So if someone would open up a slot for Lucas, that would be great. I'd much appreciate that. Fates versus Offside. Yeah, that's the real matchup here. Like, it's not viewer matches, it's just me versus Offside, really. I know I was about to ask, why do they even move to offside positions? But then I remember that's a thing real people do too, so, you know, maybe I shouldn't be too surprised. Oh, Vinny, you can absolutely get on the line to play. Yeah, in fact, it's one of your perks for being a channel member. And I'm not joking. Like, dead ass, when I had to set... This is a true story, right? When I reached the point where I could set, up memberships, you have to imagine, right? You can think of your own perks to give people, but you can also pick pre-selected perks. And one of the perks is, like, priority in playing together with the streamer. So I just slapped that in there because it's like, yeah, sure, you know, whatever. That'll probably work out. No one's ever going to become a member on my channel anyway because I'm not going to promote it. I don't want people actively spending money on me if I can help it. Of course, if you want to, I greatly appreciate that, but I always discourage it. But yeah, so that's the story. You do actually get priority as per the terms of our contract. But okay, Lucas is here. Let me get ready. Reverse with 3 exclamation points. Okay, I think I might have seen a glimpse of this. I'm not going to lie. I also saw a question. What did you think of my team? Walter asks. Honestly, really interesting team. Like, there's some characters on there that I've never seen anyone use, and I think that's great. I love seeing people use characters that no one else does. Like, I saw a good few scouts in there. Saw some scouts from Inazuma 3, I think. We always love to see that. So yeah, no, honestly, a good, healthy mix. And they put up a real fight as well. But let's see. So we're playing against Lucas. Now, I think I might have seen a glimpse of this team, so I'm going to keep Sakurazaki here for undisclosed reasons for now. Oh, it's a Bond build. That's what it was, Walter. Okay, that's good. T-Bite dragged you out of the slums of the tension playstyle. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people are getting to that realization right now. But okay, let me see this. Soramiya Rune. Banme Saito. Okay, okay, this is interesting. And we have Momoyama, of course, as a forward. Interesting. So this is the true reverse positioning. Alright, Lucas. Let's see how well you pull this off. And let's see if the game will even load. Netherlands to Netherlands connection, by the way. Okay, best of luck, Lucas. Let's see. I see that sliding tackle coming in, and I don't know if I can do anything against it, to be honest. Never mind, I could. So thanks for the free tension, I suppose. Okay, Raquelito. Okay, let me see here. Let's see, Soramiya. Let's see what you do, brother. Oh, I did not turn on the level sync or level cap. That is my bad, Lucas. I missed that message. You know what? Honest mistake. He saved it? Bro. You know what? I can't even be mad about that. I really cannot be mad about that. W Soramiya, honestly. Well played. Genuinely just a game of skill. That's crazy. You go after Vinny, Nico? You can. You can go after Vinny, absolutely. We can make a queue, sure. Well, someone has to commit the queue to memory. Okay, here's the thing, Lucas. Here's the thing. If you want, we can quit out of this game and I can turn on level sync as well. Or level cap. Because I feel like that will be a bit more fair, to be completely honest. Okay, Sun Guillotine, yeah, fair enough. razor blade. But yeah, okay. I will concede, Lucas. It's okay. I will concede, and we'll replay this match with the level sync, because genuinely missed your message, so that's my bad. But let's do that, and let's make this an actual fair matchup. Okay, so let's see. Let's do level sync. So I'll be locked to level 82 max, and that's how we're going to play this match. This is how we're going to play the match for real. Whenever you're ready. You got legendary Leighton? Hi, you're welcome. You're welcome. We must spread the goat as far as we can. Spread him far and wide. Throw it out of the lands. And introduce his greatness to everyone out there. Alright. Here we go. Reverse team. Once again. And once again, we're going to play the same lineup. But this time, caps at level 82. Lightvorian Synergist, good evening. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to Inazuma 11 Victory Road. Viewer matches. Good to have you here. Alright, Lucas. This will be a bit more of a fair matchup, I hope. I got Invincible Keeper. I will not be using it. I did see who your coach is, unfortunately. I'm also seeing who your managers are. Or I guess your... what are they even called? Like aides or something? I don't know. Whenever the game's ready. Again, Netherlands to Netherlands connection, by the way. Whenever you're ready, man. Jesus Christ. How is it more difficult to connect to someone else in the same country as me than it is to connect to someone across the Atlantic? Like, genuinely. But okay. Let's see. Myself. You run up against Momoyama real quick. Let's get back in there. Clean long pass. I think Faye's gonna get there in time, and I believe Faye comes with air bullet. So we're gonna see if Lucas capped that as well. If not, there's a chance this will just go through. But if we have to contend with an air bullet, never mind. The shot was fast enough. That's good. Gravity point. All right. Of course, the matchup for Soramiya against Sakurazaki is still quite rough. Of course, Sakurazaki, one of the best strikers in this game, I believe. Now, I don't really play for the meta. I just love Sakurazaki as a character. But it is just a happy coincidence. It is very serendipitous happening that Sakurazaki is so good. Momoyama with Fire Lemonade. Okay, hold on. We're cooking the fire here, actually. That is massive. You'd love to see that. Okay, high Beast Fang. To capitalize on the double elemental advantage. Okay, and we're doing it back. Okay, Morimura? No. Ryuga will get that. And I'll send Kusaka up. And I believe that may just be it. If we just lock this in quickly. You have cash-ins as well, Lucas? Okay. Well, I hope to see those in this match. But yeah, that will be the 1-0. The Soramiya scream. So visceral. Soramiya always entertains me when I was grinding for beans back in the day to actually build a proper team. Because whenever you do anything to him in any of the training modules, he'll just scream his lungs out, and I think that's awesome. The commitment is great. Okay, I got Tenma. W10ma, I guess. Benten. Let's see, I don't have dribble moves, so... But it doesn't matter for now, fortunately. Okay, Burning Overdrive, we got the Hyper Energy. See if we can find the focus point. I can. And the Gonui Sen. This is gonna do a number on Soramiya. If not, just outright one-shot him, not going to lie. 3200, yeah. Don't do Sun Guillotine, bro. Yeah, Gravity Point is a good pick, but the Burning Overdrive, and I think that's a breach as well. Yeah, oof. That's rough. Sakurazaki, don't go too tough on him now. Don't go too hard on Soramiya. You played in the same team. For heaven's sake. But yeah, Soramiya dies, not MP3, it's true. Oh, Miyasaka, hold on. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he might have it, you know. Especially with the elemental advantage against Sakurazaki. Hold on. Yeah, Miles Ryan. Ooh, okay. The dash tackle, I see you. But I'm going to do a sliding tackle in return if you don't mind. And now I get caught by the classic defender trap. Focus field. Okay, Tobitaka's got that shit. So that's good. We're going. Okay, that's a little mean, not gonna lie. I don't think he really needed to do that against Morimura. But let's see. Another Kashin. Apollo. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So now I get to see the Kashins. Yeah, you weren't wrong. And my defense is nowhere to be found, by the way. Bahamut Crash. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Now, the only good thing about this situation is that Momoyama is wood. Ayano, of course, is fire. So there is quite a few things I'm able to do here in response. And in fact, I will be able to chip this down quite far because of it. Not too far, but I think this does about 1,000 less, so that's good. Okay, Kageyama. No one expects me to go inside. And that's why no one expected me to, because I am wont to going off the pitch when I do that. Classic. The FatesFanboy classic, if you will. Alright, Kusaka versus Bantan. What are we gonna do? That's fair. Okay, Morimura there. Tobitaka there. Who else we got? They might need... That's a good pass. That's good. That's a sharp angle. But I've got Keeper's Grit. And I've got a Mugen no Kabe to pull out. I'm not gonna lie. Solid pick with Greenie in goal. What's your second goalkeeper? You're not gonna believe this, Walter. It is a second Mikana Hoshi. Goalkeeper Mikana Hoshi. Because she has a secondary path for it for some reason. And I thought it would be funny. Like, in practice, I never use her as a goalkeeper. That is an insane pass, by the way. I don't know how we're pulling this shit off, but... Yeah, Sakurazaki is fucking in there, bro. We're there. Puts in Fabled Hoshi this match. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch in a few bench players for the second half. Not going to lie. But yeah, like, I'm gonna switch out Sakurazaki as well, because this matchup is just a little too... It's fucked. It is fucked. Starla Thorn in goal? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Mikana Hoshi in goal. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it in the second half. We're gonna do it in the second half. Okay. So, Greenie, you're being switched off, being subbed out. And honestly, it's been a hot minute since he has been. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, Lucas, you did get to make a dent in Ayano here. But let's see. Oh yeah, that's the set I had on Mikana, bro. I can't even do a full goalkeeper. Like, I used to have, actually. I used to have a full goalkeeper set, but that's only because I had fucking Don't Shout Infinity. Because she voices Don't Shout, by the way. I'll have you know. Oh yeah, I can't switch her in because I have Tobitaka. Hold on. Oh, this is we're gonna have to change, bro. We're gonna have to change a few things. Hold on, let's see here. Let's do it like this. Yeah, that should be fine. And then I'll put in Mikana Hoshi. I'll put in Professor Layton as a forward, you know? Why not? Actually, Mikana Hoshi as a forward, Herschel Layton in midfield. Lock it in. This is going to be the lineup for the second half. I know being subbed off is, I think, unironically, something I have never witnessed while playing this game. I'm not going to lie. Alright, but let's go. Oh, she's got that. And then immediately she bumps into someone. Look, man, she's like 1.20 m. Are you really going to give her a foul for bumping into someone? Crazy. Okay, let's see. I'm here. Tobitaka's here. I'm going to get that. You better be quick. That's me. Okay, Kurumada. Dude, it's been a hot minute since I used Kurumada too. It's so fun. No one's gonna expect the Kurumada playing everyone You know what? Let's just rip it, you know? Let's just rip it. Yeah, I gave him a totem. Yeah, I gave him the buffalo totem. It's true. What about it? Ooh, swerve. Swerve and weave. Where's he going, bro? He's so fast. He's a devil on the pitch. Where's he going? Oh, he's moving, bro. Where's he going? Ooh. This might be where he stops. No going to lie. Never mind! He's a devil on the pitch! Kurumada, he's crazy. Watch this, bro. We're here. We're in there like swimwear. Lock it in. Bull rush! Let's go! I don't know why I gave him a shot. And we chained this into Hoshi. Let's fucking go. Fates, do you like Tobi Sataka? I'm sure I do. I love Tobi Taka, yes. I know what you try to reference with that. I'm not going to succumb to it. Okay, imagine the wave. Honestly, great move to use here. Ooh, but Mikana Hoshi. Okay, hold on. Elemental advantage against your second goalkeeper, huh? Curious. Let's see what that's going to do. Okay, I got Banmei, not going to lie. And we're here, bro. We're here. Is she gonna do it? Is Banmei gonna block her? No, she won't. He won't. Sorry, he won't block her. And there goes the Hoshi. That's my girl, bro. Can't even lie. That's my goat. That's my girl. Alright. Yeah, Lucas, you have, like, official permission to use as many super tactics as you want, by the way. Go crazy. Great Wall of No End. Yeah, do whatever you want, honestly. Like, I think it's valid by this point. I've been shitting on you a little bit too much. I do apologize. Yeah, let's see here. I really need Ryugal to move up, not going to lie. Okay, here it starts. The explosion! Hold on, can we... Oh, this... Lucas, I am so sorry in advance. Unless Banmei blocks this. Last line of defense on... That's Li Hao, sorry, that's Li Hao, my bad. But he doesn't block it. Lucas, I am very sorry in advance, not going to lie. Cosmic Burasta! And that's going straight to Mikana Hoshi. Boom. Yeah, I think this is wraps. I think it's been wraps, but this is conclusively wraps. Unless the cash-in does it. Lucky dice? Hold on. Oh, he rolled a 1. Just barely not enough. That is rough. That's my girl. Okay, Lucas, do whatever you want. I'm not gonna do anything by this point. Panda made a good suggestion. Show off some moves. Let me see what this team's got in the remaining quarter of this match. Tachibukai on midfield. Okay. Let's see it, Lucas. Do whatever you want. You can kill Professor Layton if you want. That's fine. Do whatever you like. Or move past him. That's also fine. Foul offense, you know what? That's okay. It's a crazy thing that you're kicking Professor fucking Layton. But you know what? It is what it is. Okay, Kageyama, let's see it. What do we have on Kageyama? Shadow Ray, alright. Hold on. For Kageyama, that kind of works, actually. I can do something? Oh, I guess I could do... I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I was tempted, but I'm not gonna do it. He does voice this. I was gonna say it, but I didn't want to chance interrupting his voice line. But yeah, he voices Dragon... What is it called? Dragon Ground, I think? That's great. Okay, well, I will have to stop this with Mikana Hoshi. So here she goes. Desecrator on Mikana Hoshi. Tough as hell. Tough as hell. Okay, take this ball. Take this ball. Anyone take this ball. Fei Rune, take this ball. Stay there. There you go. It's only 5-0. It's only 5-0. Oh, that is my bad. Unironically, I just did that instinctively. Here, take it. What's the move called? The name is on screen. Yeah, I was trying to think of the Japanese name, because that's what he voices at the end of the day. He doesn't say Land Dragon. I think he says Dragon Grand. So I believe from memory. I know Vinny is a bit of a Grand Dragon savant, if you will. Gono Isan on Kageyama. Okay, hold on. This is going to. I'm going to get Morimoto out of the way. She didn't get out of the way early enough, but okay. Is the Hurricane voiced? Yeah, he does voice that. He does voice that. Oh, and it's being chained again, bro. It's being chained again. Not gonna lie, I might be forced to do something about this. I'm not gonna block it, but... with Kusaka is crazy. Why is Kusaka doing God Hand? Okay, let's see. It's going back to Momoyama? It's not. It's going back to this guy. Counter Dive! That's awesome. Dude, that is a deep cut. Counter Dive is awesome. Okay, let me see. Joheki Kyohei Wabog! Can I block this? Probably not. But I think this is with... no, it's actually with the same people. Okay, that's good. Because I guess I didn't take anyone out who has the wall. Okay, Mika Nahashi, will you get this? My queen, will you get this? Yes, she will. And there it is. Alright. I believe that's the end of the match, isn't it? 6 seconds left on the clock, but that is it. You have a totem on Seo? Is Seo the guy that just did the last direct kick? It must be, right? But I would say well played, but honestly, I think I should rather say I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lucas. To be fair, you did kind of predict this, not going to lie. You did predict that you would get absolutely floored, and yeah, that did happen, not going to lie. But yeah, Seo is the last guy in the chain. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm not an entirely, I'm not a complete fraud. I know some characters. But yes, Vinny, it's your turn, mate. It's your turn. Finally, you're getting your member match in. Your priority member match. I will need someone to leave the lobby for that, because unfortunately we're still stuck with 4-player lobbies in this game. Who still needs to go? Vinny and Nico, but anyone after that? As of yet, there's no one after Vinny and Nico. There's no one. So, if you want to shove yourself in there for the next slot after that, you can. You are free to, actually. Oh, Vinny with that title? Bata Tournament Competitor? Okay. And a cult is being pulled out, supposedly. Let's see. Let's change the music. Something that will not demonetize me. We can do. Can we do pressure on the line? Maybe. Let's see if we can do. Nah. Surely there's. This one. I want to do this one. Banger. Okay. Let's do the official tunes without any voices, so I don't get demonetized on this stream. Let's try a different stadium. What do we have? Odaiba Gardens. Well, I had all of these before, I think. Back Alley Field. I know I bought a few. Tongana Pitch, Outlook Hill, Milky Way Charter, Condor Stadium. I had these before. The Faux Shore Pitch I didn't have before. Let's do Royal Academy Redux. Okay. Lock in. Let's see, Vinny. And I don't know if I said it already, Panda, but yeah, you can go after Vinny and Nico. Absolutely. And then Celine, you're going after Panda? That's good. You're very much welcome to do so. I would love to see that, actually. The last few times we tried to play, it did not go too well, unfortunately. The game really hates the connection with Spain for some reason. Alright. Yeah. That's what it is. That's a cult. I'll be sure. I'll be damned if that isn't the cult. Okay, this goalkeeper is... he's wind or, like, wood, so I'm gonna play it safe and just use burn for the first time tonight, I think. I believe he's wind, actually, upon closer thought, but... a great game! Either way, I should have this goalkeeper covered. Yeah, he is wind. But yeah, it really is just bona fide a cult. That's what... And Luke is going again after Celine. Alright, the queue is looking pretty long again already. That's good. You know, honestly, I love to see that. I'm happy that people actually want to play against me. It's a great honor, guys. Thank you very much. Okay, here we go, Vinny. Best of luck. Okay, tackle the mummy immediately and foul him immediately. That's fine. Doesn't matter too much. As long as I have tension, it doesn't matter. I didn't have a charge on the rough play anyway. Okay, Vampire. Getting a chance now. Okay, solid pass to Tasman. And another good pass to Wolfie. And that's going to be a Phantom Shot. Yeah. Voiced Phantom Shot, of course. That is what he does. Okay, high Beast Fang. To get the elemental advantage against Phantom Shot. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the long passes, they take a little bit too long sometimes, not gonna lie. But at the very least, I can pass it out like that. And now here's my long pass. And here's my cavalry advance. 7k! My brother in Christ, that's a counter playstyle if I've ever seen one. Not going to lie. If no one wants to play after Lucas, then you're up to. See, the queue really is getting quite long. That's good. And then we have the duality of the chat here. Panda saying, I'm just here to collect ego points and showcase my epic teams. But Nico being wholesome and saying, people actually do want to play against me. I do appreciate that. I really do. Thank you very much, Nico. I say that I really enjoy playing against your team. That's great. I love that because I put a lot of effort into my team and I love showing it off to people. So especially when I can do it like this, it's just, it's great fun. It's great fun. If I have a chance, that is. It's been frustrating. On God, this game has been frustrating. So often, but... Sure, I don't know how I won that, but I'll take it. Okay, now here's the thing. Gandaras is not there. Yikes. Gandaras selling big time. Not going to lie. But here we go. Imperial Whipper! Yeah, I know you're joking, Panda. Don't worry. I know you're joking. I'm just reading out your chat message. Hey, that's the risk. The only way we can communicate is by me reading your messages, so I'm taking all your messages at face value. But I understand that you're joking. Okay, and that's the 1-0. That is actually the 1-0. I didn't think I'd get this far this quickly, but... I guess the counter shot attack as well, really coming into play there. It's run out by this point, I'm pretty sure, but... Hoi! Okay, clean pass. Yeah, we got the Tobitaka. We got the Tobitaka ready for action. And Morimura ready to intercept. And there she is. There is the Morimura. Okay, now her boyfriend. Can I? It's been a hot second since I used this move, honestly. I can't use it because Mummy has instant burst. For whatever reason. Doesn't even grunt. Doesn't say anything, doesn't even grunt when popping his awakening. Oh, but he is moving. On God, he's moving. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. We got Sonic in the lobby. Hello? Yeah, that's mine, bro. Thanks. That wasn't... Hello? That ball went through me? Nah, that's alright. That's chill. I'll, you know what? I guess I went straight through one of your defenders as well. I'll cop this one. That's fine. Mugen no Kabe will block this effectively. That's good. And now the right side is completely open. So Yashiro with the limpest pass of all time. That's crazy. That's why he's a defender, I suppose. Frankenstein on Frankenstein. Low-key, you know what? Low-key, do it. This is how it should be. We'd love to see that. This is thematic. This is thematic moveset building, and I love to see that. Okay, Sunzu, who for some reason is the captain for one of the Legend Showdown teams in Season 1. Let me get that with Yashiro, bro. Let me get his ass. A sliding tackle in my goal area is probably the stupidest thing I could have done at that moment in time, but we live for the gamble. That's all it is. Okay, Ironclad Guardian. Okay, man, you were attacking me first. You were attacking me first. That was self-defense. That's fine. As long as I don't get any cards, that's alright. Unironically, while playing today, I played a little bit after work. I played like one match to actually get to the 1k. I'll just come clean. Yeah, I was at 999 after my holiday. Really wanted to get to the 1k, so I did. I did get to the 1k with one more match after work, and I got a red card with Matatagi. Not gonna lie, just from all the dash tackles. Okay, Tobitaka slipping in there at the exact right moment, and with Ironclad Guardian, that is a GG. That is a GG twice over, I think. Sinkuma! And that's halftime. Alright. Yeah, no, I got a red card with Matatagi. Loki, he got a yellow card, and honestly, I didn't think. And I just did a dash tackle again. Quite a stupid one as well. And, well, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I got a red card. But hey, that's okay. It happens. Okay. Well, Burn hasn't really done jack shit yet, so I'll keep him in. I think I'll just keep the entire formation like this, to be honest. Is this where we're going to see the spare goalkeeper for a cult? Possibly. I believe it's the guy called Zombie. Rob Crombie, I think he's called in the dub, not going to lie. Yeah, there he is. Fushi in Japanese, apparently. Let's see, I believe this guy is Earth Element, actually, rather than Wind, so with Burn, it's going to be an uphill battle. Also love that I cannot switch to any other players, but that's okay. Tsubusu. Let's see. Instant burst? Anything? Rolling Hell? I'll probably lose this, honestly. Never mind. Prepare yourself. Yeah. I would not want to face that in a dark alley at night, man. Okay, but here we go. He's gonna do something. Oh, by God, he's gonna do it. Hold on, give me a sec. Yeah? Oh, hell no, you're not cheesing a goal, bro. Thank you for being respectful, Vinny. I appreciate that. Sorry. Dad came into the room, and it's my dad's birthday today, actually. So I had to congratulate him real quick. But he respects the grind. He respects the game. So he let me get back to the game. But we're here. We're back. Okay, let me get the cursor off screen. Okay, well, actually, yeah, again, Vinny, thank you for being respectful. Appreciate that. So now let's get back to the game, shall we? Yeah, me just jumping off my chair was funny to you guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate hearing that. The 180. Oof. Yeah, that's gonna do a number. And now you have to get a breach. You know, we do Makiwari Chop. 180, yeah, it's just staged to 180, that's fine. Okay, run, Burn. Happy birthday for my dad, thank you very much. Pokey Fun Zone, appreciate that. Welcome to the chat as well, good to have you here. I just popped the Flame Fortress, but that's alright. He's doing Cavalry Advance now. And I don't know why I'm here with this guy. I know why I'm here with Burn. Because we're up against an Earth goalkeeper. But that's okay. I have some tricks up my sleeve, potentially. Ooh, I've been discovered. My ploy has been discovered, potentially. Hold on. Who knocked on Fates' door? That was my dad, in fact. My dad, who has his birthday today. Okay. Direct shot's gonna have to be with Ryugal, which is a lot more effective than with Burn against this guy, obviously. Thank you very much for all the birthday wishes for my dad. I appreciate that. Yes. He does deserve them. He does deserve them. He's been out fishing all day. So I haven't been able to see him until just now. Also, this guy has some very interesting voice lines, not gonna lie. Evil ass laugh. That's all he has. Okay, but Burn is back in action, and in fact, I think he's back. Better than ever. Why did I just do a regular shot, bro? Did I think I could cheese his goalkeeper? With the current goalkeeper AI? Nah, that's not happening. Not anymore. Once upon a time, but... The goofy ass laugh. What are we doing? Oh, Morimoto has that? Somehow? Okay. You know what? Let's go. The power of love. Can we do it? Power block? Hold on. Yikes. Love did not win tonight. Tough. That's okay. Tobitaka will avenge Morimoto. Also, yeah, I'm seeing that, Panda. Your grandmother's birthday tomorrow. That's good. Already a happy birthday to her. I hope she's able to spend it in good health. First and foremost. Actually, you know what? Crazy thing, tomorrow is also my grandmother's birthday. I just realized. Dude, it's also my grandma's birthday tomorrow. And then the day after tomorrow, it's the birthday of my girlfriend's father. So, at least, I believe, if memory serves. So lots of birthdays this week, but yeah, crazy. Okay, so apparently my and Panda's grandmother's birthdays are on the same day. That's awesome. Okay, let's see. Doppelganger. Well, I have the hyper energy. I might as well use it. Gefeliciteerd. Hey, there it is. Almost spelled correctly. You missed one letter, but... Okay, I think this will be the 2-0. Not going to lie. Do we share a grandma? We certainly do not share a grandma. I'm decently certain about that. Not 100%, but quite a lot of percent. Yeah, he's not going to be laughing for long anymore. So that's the 2-0. Alright. That's good. That's clean. No, Panda is not from the superior province of the Netherlands. No, that's true. She's not from Brabant. She's from, well, born in Amsterdam, right? Born in Amsterdam, moved to Limburg. To the crime central of the Netherlands, it's true. Oh, and here's all the rest of the bench players from Occult. Okay. So, see what this does then. Passe. The amount of times I've heard characters with that exact voice line is incredible. He has a long shot, okay. Do you say shot? On Alien here. I suppose that makes sense. I suppose it makes sense for Alien to have that, to have a comet shot, yeah. Okay, so my castle wall was a suggestion, it would seem. That's alright. I got one more move left. And now we're out, so any other shot that we have to take... We don't have to take any anymore. That was the final gambit from Vinny. So there you go. GG, Vinny, well played. GG, Occult. Fully buffed out Occult. Vinny, were you playing... Were you playing counter playstyle? I mean, you must have been, with 7k on your goalkeeper there at some point. Ooh, and 2 spirits for my favorite player from Occult? That's huge, actually. Love to see that. Pokefunzo, you're from Qatar! Oh, wow, from Qatar. That's awesome. The best month is November and December in winter? Yeah, I have to imagine if I had to go there right now... like, I'm already not doing too hot, not gonna lie right now. Like, I am really warm in my room, not going to front, and it's been like 20 degrees Celsius today outside. I suppose inside it's always going to be a bit warmer, but, Desert Lion mentioned. Yeah, I'm sure, man, I'm sure. Qatar Desert Lion mentioned. I'm certain that's the case. Okay, I'm gonna fiddle with my face cam a little bit. There you go. But yeah, I guess Desert Lion mentioned, that's true. You're building Desert Lion? That makes sense. That makes sense for someone from Qatar. Not going to lie. Okay, but let's see. What else do we have? We have Uncanny Clash. I like this one as well. This one, the Epsilon. Unofficial Epsilon theme, probably. Did you get absolutely soaked on the way to work too, Fates? Oh yeah, I was there, brother. I was there. I got up at 7 AM this morning, only to cycle to work for half an hour, only to get there absolutely drenched because it was raining so much. To be fair, it's really good for nature. And this week it's apparently going to be quite a lot of rain, which, again, good for nature. Love to hear that. But why, like, twice? 2 mornings in a row exactly when I have to cycle to work, and then in the afternoon there's just, like, nothing? It just looks depressing? Like, what kind of... I've got to be punished for something by that point. But yeah, it's the true Dutch experience. I'm genuinely back in the Netherlands now. The full routine has been restored now. I cycled again for the first time after coming back from my holiday. Went to the Dutch supermarket, you know how it is. The full routine is back. Alright. Nico, good luck, have fun. Let's see what this team is by this point. Oxuseji on goal! I have made a grave error, I can tell. That's alright. Alright, let's see. Lekker fietsen, tring, it's true. Okay, seems the game needs some time to catch up with every connection. Not just Spain, Netherlands, Netherlands. Poland, Netherlands now as well. Okay, I think this should be good, angle-wise. Most based goalkeeper. Of course, the guy with the Oxuseji profile picture would say that. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let me just, before that focus field hits me, let me cheese it real quick. Okay. Good start. Wanted to rough play someone there, but I guess I got the sliding tackle out in the end, so that's good enough. Okay, gravitational beluga. Yeah, I remember this beluga. I do remember this beluga. It's gonna be a menace to get past. Nordica is there as well. Okay, and we got your OC. And there goes Hoshi, zooming past. Kokoro no junbi wa? Against Gojin. The tension drain, yeah, that's fair. I was just about to say, I remembered that. And then it already happened. And yeah, Oxusage is gonna get that. That was a pass a little bit too ambitious, not gonna lie. But that's okay. Fortunately, I have a playstyle that doesn't depend on me winning focus battles anymore. I can just run into someone. And apparently I can also just power tackle and just get that back. This might be a foul, not gonna lie. It's not a foul, somehow. That's insane. Okay, W Kusaka, I suppose. We got no one here, though, so... Went to the focus zone a little bit too early. But that's okay. Morimura. Yeah, you're gonna win this one, so I'm not even gonna try. Kusaka had the edge because he was in the opponent's territory, where he does get extra power. Okay, sideline spears. I'm seeing you. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Cash in on Rim? Hold on, we got Rim on the team? Didn't even notice that. Hold up. Hold on, is this the Vinny pandering team? What is this? Yeah, of course. Executioner's axe. Is this a direct shot? Yes, it is. Not a pass. Now, apparently, I have just enough power. I do not. That is a breach. Yikes. I was gonna say, I have 20 power more, and I have the elemental advantage, but against the breach, I can't do anything. So, GG, I guess. I did jinx it, apparently. Also, I don't like the angle of my face cam right now. Needs to be a bit higher like this, yeah. Okay. Let's see then. Gonna play it a bit differently, I suppose. Tachimukai. That's a nice ass pass, man. And we're just gonna take a shot. Beluga's gonna be there, but Beluga, I suppose you don't have tension after that shot with Rim, so... Okay, well, that is a little bit of damage. You know, emphasis on a little bit. Zuh. Oh, yeah, that's rough. But that's okay. Get a bit of tension back. I don't really care about the foul, to be honest. In fact, it kind of helps me a little bit, not going to lie. But it certainly is very inconvenient that I was breached there. Okay, deadass, the ball was gone. I had passed it. That's okay, I'll lose the tension, that's fine. Let's get it back right there. No stress. We get it back, and unfortunately 30% foul rate will be a little bit too much. That is okay. You had to deal with this for 3 weeks with a weaker archetype? Yeah, well, that was entirely your own decision, I think. Okay, Matatagi. Good jump in. Unfortunately, I lost the 50-50. Get his ass. Yep. I got that somehow. Okay, for some reason I'm challenging Beluga. I don't believe I wanted that, but it's gonna work out somehow. Okay, let's see. We got some options here. I'm gonna have to bait something out, I think. I don't think this is gonna work out, to be honest, but we're gonna see. I think Toko's gonna have this, unfortunately, but... Yeah. Yeah, she has a Isatsu, that makes sense. The tower. Yeah, that's fair. But I had to try something. I had to bait out the Norika at least. So that's fair. Okay, get that back with Kusaka, hopefully. Okay, but that's halftime. Definitely a bit more of a dynamic match here. Got a lot more back and forth here between Nico and I, that's good. Yeah, unfortunately on the back foot because of that breach earlier. And yeah, my greatest enemy, the tower, is here. But okay, that's fine. I think the chances are against Nico keeping in Oksu by this point as goalkeeper. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I'm not at all surprised by that, to be completely honest. Because this also means I can't bring Burn back in because I already subbed him off. Of course, Nico will be aware of that. So I'll take that. And then I'll get caught by... him. And Cashin. Okay, fair enough. Different... Did he have Cashin before? Did he have Pendragon before? Surely not. Okay, well, he's gonna get a free shot off. Which I suppose is fair. So that's cool. So you have the... Right, you have Shoes Cashin, Dark Exodus, and then you have... is he called Arthur? I forget, actually. No, it's Pendragon. I'm stupid. You have Pendragon, and you have Dark Exodus, which... Awesome combination. Yeah, let's see here. Good pass. Not much to note there. This is a free one for me. Because Nico just used his Hyper Energy. So I can get a free play here. And in fact, I do believe I will. I'll just get a shot off. For starters. I'm not going to get a breach because never lucky. But we can certainly try. It's decent. It's 3,400. It's not bad. Heiseki's going to have like 11k with everything Niku's going to be able to pull off. Flame Fortress. Okay, 9.5. So it's not as much as I expected, but still quite a lot, of course. And 3,400, it will do a dent. It will do a significant dent. Gotta keep the pressure up somehow. That's mine to take, fortunately. So we're back up with Matatagi. And that is the wrong pass to make. In fact, I don't think I should have made any pass. Okay, Gojin, let's see. Fell for my own trick. Let's see. Yeah, that makes sense. Dark Exodus. Yeah, that's fair. I had a feeling that would be the case. So I think that's a GG. Since that's just a free move to the goal. Well, it doesn't have to be, actually. I'm not entirely sure that this move can do 1800 shot power in one go. Okay, well, it did quite a bit. Can I use Keeper's Grit? Okay, that's good. So I think we're safe for this one, then. At the very least. Especially if I use High Beast Fang. Should be good here. Double elemental advantage. And this time we actually are good. It does about half of my remaining KP. Which, of course, it's a heavy investment for one block, but... Okay. 50-50? Yes! We're lucky for once. What do you mean that's offside? Okay. 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 If that's how you want to play, that's okay. If that's how the game wants to play, whatever. Then I guess I'll just cop this 2-0. Yeah, nothing I can do against it by this point. Offside simulator. That's what it is. So that's fair, yeah, there's nothing I can do. No tension, no Keeper's Grit. Well played. Ah, the one time I'm lucky with a scramble. Ah well, it is what it is. See if I can get to the goal one more time. Claymore once again. Okay. Nico actually responds to my bold tackles, my bold dash tackles quite well, which is annoying. Okay, man. Yeah, that's... I don't know why he was going that deep. But you know what? Hey, fair effort, I suppose. Okay, yeah, I called it this time. Pattern recognition, I suppose. Okay, let's see. Nordica is on her way. But does it matchy? Oh, it's gonna matchy. But I'm gonna change my path, I think. I'm gonna change my pathing, hopefully. Let's see. It does move past the walls. There's still cricket to contend with. With La Flamme, I don't think it's going to block it outright, but it's going to heavily decrease my power. Okay, well, it's still good. It's good power. It would have gone in if not for cricket. Most likely. Oh, and there's Okasa on the hand. Okay, yeah, no, fair enough. There it is. There it is on Haizaki. And honestly, he has the... Why is he sweaty, bro, after that? Why is he sweaty? This move is fucking insane. Turbo, stay out of there! And I can never win those, for some reason. But it's okay. Patroonherkenning. Pattern recognition. Okay, now I have my own keeper KP, I suppose. My own counter KP, but... it's not much use now, unfortunately. Yeah, no, there's no time. Even if I did have... even if I did have enough time to... or enough tension, I don't think I have time. Because it's gonna blow the whistle. Yeah, there it is. Okay. That's fair. Well played, Nico. Well played. Early setback with that breach, which is very annoying, not going to lie. I had 20 more power, but it is what it is. Well played, Nico. Gotta take a loss every now and again as well to make it fair. But okay. Who was next? What is the queue? What does the queue look like? I know someone was keeping up with the queue. But it's quite far up there. Okay, so the queue was Nico. Okay, Panda's up next, supposedly. Alright. Panda, let's get it. Let's see what's up next. The Maribel movie. And this time I will acknowledge that you also have a title. Hyper Dreamer, whatever that means. Let's see, Cosmic Messengers. What else do we have? Oh, yeah. We have the Dragon Link team. The Dragon Link theme. Let's do that one. And let's go to Destroyed Raymond Junior High. Why not? See what we can do here. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Let's see what the Maribel movie's all about. I mean, I'm decently sure that I've seen this team at some point before. Not going to lie. But, you never know. Maybe something has changed in the meanwhile. 3 weeks is a long amount of time, you know? It's a long period of time. I couldn't tell you if anything has changed from this preview. But I'm going to bring in Matatagi for no particular reason. I don't even know who the goalkeeper is. I think it was Martino Leone, so this is quite possibly a mistake. So let me actually change that real quick. If it is Martino Leone on goal, well, there's all the possibility that Panda's going to change that. Now that she's possibly heard that I'm putting in Burn. But I don't see the goalkeeper here in the preview, so we're not destined to find out yet. Let's see. It is, in fact, Martino Leone. And we got Kinako on the team, and Hoshi on the bench. Dude, let's go. What a great team. What a great team. Okay, Maribel movie. Let's go. Best of luck, Panda. I know there's going to be castle walls, bro. Okay, well, the castle walls wouldn't have gotten me, I suppose, but that's fine. Bicycle kick, chip shot? Okay. Ryuga with a little bit of style to his name. But Outer World. Very cool move. I like this move a lot. I really should put on, like, someone that's not this guy, because I'm never in my life going to use this guy as a goalkeeper. Ooh, a bit of a FatesFanboy special, but this time on Panda's side of things. Okay, let's see. Gandares, go! Cheeky little curve shot. That is going to go straight into the wall. And possibly straight into this guy's block move, whatever it is. The wall, okay. 748 power remaining, which is powered down even further to 676. That is alright. Putting more pressure on the goalkeeper here. Well, I can't really do much if no one's here. Actually, scratch that. We got someone here, bro. We're in. We're in there like swimwear. So how's everyone's summer been anyway? Like, I realize we're like an hour and a half deep into the stream, even more, almost 2 hours, but how's everyone's summer been? You know, I've been away for 3 weeks, holidaying in the United Kingdom and Ireland, but not even asked any of you about how your summer holiday's been, not going to lie. But I would like to know, have you been anywhere? Been anywhere interesting? I know a few people in here didn't really go anywhere, which, you know, that's also fair. That's also a decision you can make. Nico kind of mad, not been anywhere. I mean, then again, Poland is a nice place to be. It is. Well, it depends where in Poland, I suppose, but at the beach, I can tell you from experience, it was very nice. Very good temperatures as well. But, Lucas, you've yet to vacay. First week of September. That's nice. That's nice. Any plans? Any destination in mind already? I have to imagine it's locked in by this point. Nothing to do where you live, Nico? That's tough. Bumfuck nowhere. Poland, I suppose. Lots of places like that. Yeah, in the train back to Warsaw from Gdańsk, there was a lot of places of which I thought, wow, there's gotta be just absolutely jack shit to do here. But that's just, that's the thing with a big country like that. Okay, and I'm getting a breach for absolutely no reason. Panda, is it... Do you mean to do that, or what's the... Are we good? Like, what's the vibe? What's the vibe, Panda? Speak to me. Where are we going with this? You meant that where you live, it's not good? But I guess I kind of did say that, didn't I? Well, yeah, it's like, on the train to Warsaw from Gdańsk, it's like, there's a lot of places where it just seems like they're so small, there's nothing to do. And like, Polish villages as well. I've been in a few Polish villages, and it's like, it's one street of houses, which, you know, it's quaint in a sense. It really is. It's the very definition of quaint, but also some of those streets, man, they're old. And I'm talking old, where you don't even have flowing water. Or, well, a flowing toilet, I should say. And apparently in your area, people are disrespectful as anything. You hate to hear that as well, Nico. Sorry to hear that, mate, but hopefully next year. Or, like, later this year still. It's possible. It's possible. Never say never. And never forget, your own country has plenty of cool places to be, but I'm sure you know that. I'm sure you know that. You did say that Gdańsk is very cool from your experience as well, so I presume you've been. So I'm seeing a few different answers here. I'm seeing people have not been on holiday yet. Summer's only going to happen in a few months for people in the Southern Hemisphere, of course. Pokey Fun Zone's taking a summer course. Going to college with some friends. Hey, that's also a good way to spend the summer, honestly. I mean, I have to imagine in Qatar the summers are pretty brutal. So honestly, if you have AC at college, just as well that you spend some time there, no? And then I'm also just seeing people are reading fanfiction on Wattpad. And you know what? If you enjoy spending your day like that, then all the power to you. If you spent your summer like that and you feel fulfilled at the end of your summer, then, you know what? Pop off. More power to you. In which Polish villages have you been except for Warsaw? Well, I mean, of course, Warsaw is not quite a village, but there's been a few. I've been in a few. So this summer I was in Gdańsk. I've also been to Sopot, which is, well, it's adjacent, right? You've got, at the coast there in Poland, in the north, by the Baltic Sea, you've got this cluster of 3 big cities, which in Poland they call the Trójmiasto. I think it translates to triple city or something along those lines. And it's Gdańsk, Sopot, and Gdynia. And I've been to Sopot and Gdańsk. We wanted to go to Gdynia as well, but we didn't have enough time in the day. Only so much time in the day to do a lot of things, of course. We arrived like around noon, and then we had to be picked up by my girlfriend's parents. But by God, we saw a lot. We speedran. We speedran Gdańsk, and we speedran Sopot. Well, no, actually we had a leisurely scroll along the beach and along the pier in Sopot, which is pretty cool, actually. I liked it. I liked it. Good temperature, good vibes. Lots of people around, of course. I have to imagine it's a pretty popular bathing place, swimming place for the Polish. At the same time, we've been to Hell, because we were up in that corner of the country, so we needed to go to Hell. Because my girlfriend's little sister, she really wanted to go to the Fokarium, the place where they keep the seals. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's one of the only places where they have something like this in Poland. So, you know, it was pretty cool. It was a nice little Fokarium. It had 6 seals, I think, and it was cute. It was like a little show going on and everything. And honestly, Hell seems like a really nice place. It's Hell with 1 L, Vinny, yeah, so that's what I was saying as well the first time around. Funnily enough, Hell written with 1 L is actually just, yeah, the Hell in Dutch. That's how you spell it in Dutch. So regardless of the language that I spoke, I suppose there was something funny to find about it. But yeah, no, Hell Poland seemed like a really nice place to be. Really clean water, really nice beaches, lots of history as well, like lots of war history. Because as far as I understood, all the pomniks and such that were there, the statues and the memorials and such, there might have been like World War troops landing there from the sea. So what you saw was a lot of like artillery, old artillery installations and bunkers and such, so there's just a lot of history there. And personally, I think that's really interesting. I'm a big history buff when it comes to that. So yeah, I had a great time looking around. Again, we speedran because we did quite a few things, but it was nice. It was really nice, and I'd love to go back at some point just to explore a bit more thoroughly, you know, a bit more leisurely in my own pace, I suppose. But you know, me and my girlfriend, we'd already done so much this summer. Like we went to Wales. We technically passed through England. We went to Ireland, Northern Ireland, Scotland. So it was a whole trip. And honestly, speedrunning a few cities in the UK, you know, following that is, speedrunning a few cities in Poland after that is, it's not too bad. It's a nice change of pace at the very least. Because, you know, dragging your feet around a big city all day is also, it gets to you. It gets to you. Is Hell with one L the Nordic underworld? Honestly, it might be. I know it is in Dutch, at the very least. But, I couldn't speak out for other Nordic languages. Isaki, my sweet summer child, where are you going? I'm gonna get hit here. Yeah, that's fair. She got me. You bought a seal plushie when you were in Hell, Nico? Yeah, that's like the big draw of the Focarium, right? I think if you buy something there, that's what I understood from my girlfriend and her sister. If you buy something there, you can support like the what is it? The safekeeping, right, of the seals, the actual caretaking of the seals. So, and I guess you can finance their lunch, is what they said. It was quite cute. It was a little barrel where you could insert coins. Well, you could make them roll along the edge, even, you know, as a little form of entertainment. And it said, finance my lunch, with a picture of a seal, of course, but... No, it was very fun. Poland was really good. It always treats me very well. And of course, my girlfriend is from Poland, so she's right at home there. Wherever she goes, I suppose. So it's really good to see. Let's see. This was a double shot that I had to take, so Mugen of Kappa will do just fine. Yeah, a little bit of elemental advantage on this guy against Ayano, unfortunately. Just to focus on the game for a minute. You love England? You really want to go there? Yeah, it's been on my bucket list for years. You know, I wanted to go to England once, to London. I really wanted to go to London. And I have been to London now. Last year, my girlfriend and I went to London. We did a city trip. London, Edinburgh, Glasgow. Warsaw, I wanted to say. Well, I think we were in Warsaw as well, actually, last summer, but... Of course, Pegasus Totem, yeah, I can't win that. Of course, Edinburgh, Glasgow, and London were the biggest draw last year, but... London is cool. There's a lot of things to do in London, but it's also very overwhelming. And obviously, it's a city of millions. There's so many people there. Hold on. Can I finally... I never get to do Fortress of Despair, man. I swear to God. Even when I can finally do it with Elemental Advantage. I guess it's an overburst. But, you know, it still sucks. But okay. Let me see. I'm seeing a few questions. You should have visited Pobierowo and Stegna, if I'm pronouncing that right. Where's that? Is that also in the region? And, like, is there a particular draw? Why you're... a particular reason why you're mentioning those cities? Or places, I suppose. Oh, yeah, I'm not blocking this, by the way. Death Crusher Zone? Yeah, I am not blocking this, by the way. I couldn't even wish to be blocking this right now. Don't forget to stay hydrated, that's also a good one. I've been talking a lot, but... Oh, hold on. Is there a way? Nah, I can't do Keeper's Grit. It's over. I tried, but it wasn't meant to be. But yeah, stay hydrated, everyone. Absolutely. Lots of questions here. Let me see if I can roll through all of these real quick. Come to Brazil? I would love to come to Brazil at some point. I would love to go to Brazil. But you know, that's going to be in a further future when I probably have my finances a bit more in order. That's when I want to start doing like really big voyages. You know, I want to start going to the US or Japan or something, like real intercontinental flights. But that's a bit further in the future. Like I said, when I'm a bit more financially stable, we can actually start going to better places. Of course, the situation in the US has to improve a lot for me to actually want to go there as well, but... Bobbiarovo and Stegna are also close at the sea? Ah, okay. Thank you for filling me in, Yami. Thank you. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I have a lot of Polish people in the chat tonight. That's cool. That's cool. Dobry wieczór to everyone, by the way. Okay, well, I don't know what the particular draw is about Bobbiarovo and Stegna, but maybe in the future. Hey, if we ever go back to that region, which honestly, like I said, I'd be more than willing to. Bobbiarovo and Stegna could be on the list for places to visit. Get his ass, Morimura. Nah, not quite. Penguin Goto Antoneveru. That's crazy. It's been so long since I saw that. And apparently I can't use Shinkuma with Tobitaka. That's fine. Have I watched any TV in Poland? Did I? I think I did for a little bit. I know that I watched some kind of game show in the hotel in Warsaw when we were staying the night in Warsaw to go to Gdańsk the next day. Because it's a pretty long train ride even from Warsaw, and we landed pretty late. But I watched this one game show where it was like Race to a Million Zloty or something along those lines. Like, well, they went from a million zloty, they went down to, I think, like 25,000 zloty in the end. But they had to answer like questions and put money on certain answers. And, you know, they could divide their money. I mean, you could probably postaw na milion. Yes, that's it. Postaw na milion. Exactly. Also, that was my match against Panda, so I don't know what the queue is, but I'm sure you all are keenly aware of what the queue is. So whoever's next, slot yourself in, and we'll play. Inazuma 11 is still broadcast on national television. That's cool, actually. Is it actually still being broadcast on Polish television? I mean, I'm sure that it's also still broadcast on Dutch television. At least it used to be up until quite recently, if memory serves, but I could be completely talking out of my ass there as well. Since it's been a hot second since I've been on any channels that would feature Inazuma 11, not gonna lie. But how cute out of 10 were the seals? They were very cute. There was a few big ones as well. There was like, well, they were more like, not sea lions, but they were a bit of the chunkier side as well. They were funny. I mean, they trained the seals really well. So they did this, well, kind of show. They were just feeding the seals, really. But all the seals were doing tricks, of course. You know, the classic seal tricks, like rolling over, you know, slapping their bellies. It's a classic. It's a classic. So it was very cute, and it was nice to see. You know, in the Netherlands, we have a pretty big Focarium as well. It's not exclusively for seals, either. I believe it's for all kinds of sea life. I think there's dolphins as well. Dolfinarium. There's also... I don't know if that's the one on Texel, on one of the Dutch islands. But there's a pretty big one on one of the Dutch islands. And it's cool. I've been there once, actually. It's just very out of the way. So in that sense, it's quite a lot like hell, actually. If Celine and Lucas are not here, then... Okay, so Celine and Lucas are next, I suppose. But no sign of life from Celine at this point, so I guess Lucas next? Question mark? Celine's not finding the room. Shit. This keeps happening. Why does the game hate the connection with Spain? That's what I'm wondering. Lights of Orion, you asked about Pobierova because it's your mum's favorite holiday spot. And Stegna because of one lol cow that got popular there. Am I pronouncing that right? Lol cow? Is that an actual thing? Or do I need to say lolcov or something? Either way, not quite sure what that is, but let's see. Anything else? The own goal was because you're a pathetic, salty loser who can't take a loss and the breach made you salty. Okay, well, you don't need to put it like that, Panda. It's fine. It's fine. It's only game. No, you don't have to get mad. It's fine. I know there's a lot riding on these, you know, honor and valor and such, and eternal glory, but, you know, it's not that deep. It's not that deep, sis. It's alright. Should have watched Świat Według Kiepskich. I probably would have if I knew what that was and if it was on the TV, but it was not on the TV, let me tell you. There was a lot of channels on that TV, but I don't think many of them worked, which has actually been a running theme for this entire holiday, not going to lie. But at the very least, hey, TV in the UK was great. Let me tell you, they have some fantastic game shows in the UK. I'm saying The Chase. The Chase is great. Tipping Point might just be my favorite game show of all time, by the way. Tipping Point is great. Whenever Tipping Point was on, we were watching Tipping Point. Lingo. Lingo is also a thing, but we have it in the Netherlands. I think you have it in quite a few countries. It's a universal concept. But, yeah, it's fucking UK game shows are the most goated stuff, I swear. Okay, so the current queue is Celine and Lucas. Lucas is in, Vinny is in, Celine's having trouble finding the room. Continue without you, Celine? I'd rather not, but if you say so, then I suppose we will. So then Lucas is up next. Lucas, you can go. Slot yourself in and we'll play another match. Yeah, Lingo is like Wordle, except you're on TV, and obviously you're timed. But it's essentially the exact same as Wordle. Of course, they have different formats. At a certain point, you have to guess 4-letter words instead of 5-letter words. The quicker you get it, the more points you earn. And at the end, you get to solve a 4-letter word, then a 5-letter word, and a 6 or a 7-letter word, depending on how much you want to bet. You know, how much prize money that you earned throughout the game you want to bet to earn more money potentially. Level sync. Level sync is on, actually. Has it been on the whole time? Well, I guess I've just been playing as level 99 teams, so I guess it doesn't really matter whether I have level sync on or not, does it? Okay, Seasoned Royal Academy. Let's go. I'm good. Lock in. So yeah, so many good game shows in the UK. It's actually crazy. Like we were watching TV every single night, and I never watched TV. Genuinely never watched TV. When we were in Ireland, it was like, oh man, we're not gonna have Tipping Point because we don't have the BBC here. But that's okay. Whenever we were in Scotland, Wales, England last year, yeah, Tipping Point was on. And if you don't know what Tipping Point is, it's like this game where you drop the coins into the machine and they keep shoving other coins down so you can earn, you know, prize money, as it were. Now, also, I did not catch what I'm up against, so I'm just gonna put Matatagi in and pray. So it's like that. It's really fun. It's like it's trivia and it's a game of chance almost. Because when you drop, you know, they're discs. They're not real coins. They're discs or chips, as they call them. And you know they just have to push each other just right to tip over. Hence the name Tipping Point. But okay, yeah, the game's buffering a little bit here, but we're now finally getting into the actual match. So that is good. Also, I am honestly baffled to see that this stream already has almost 100 views. That is extraordinary for these streams, actually. And thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I didn't think I should leave for 3 weeks more often, I guess. People are so excited to have me back. No, it's good. I love seeing that. Thank you guys so much. Love you guys. Okay, please fire a weak shot at my keeper so I don't get 100% wrecked. Who is that? Is that Tenma? Are we having Tenma in goal? Okay, that's awesome. You know what? Sure. Let me just use parkour attack. Thresha 776. Okay. Okay, so that's Tenma. Right. Wind goalkeeper. Okay, so here's my promise to you. Weak shot. Parkour attack. Okay, so that is unironically just almost... How did that go over the wall? Like, I don't know how this keeps happening, but... You know what? That's funny. That is funny. Hana Fubuki, Flower Power, on Tenma is awesome. Well played, Lucas. Well played. Is this the one that you had to... One of the many that you had to cheese the path for? Because I don't know if Tenma actually gets access to goalkeeper slots. Nico is saying he doesn't, so this is one where the glitch was applied, isn't it? It has to be. Fucking Hana Fubuki. Plus, what was it? 4x? Holy shit, man. Incredible. Okay, Soramiya's back. Okay, you know what, Lucas? Do your thing. Like, it's the 5th minute, I'm up 1-0, do your thing. Let me see what you got. Tell me whatever you need, I'll give it to you. You can get some tension, go ahead. Okay, pass to Seo. Seo had a Kashin, didn't he? Or a Totem or something. Ball Lightning, okay. Round Spark, go ahead. You also used the glitch on the Duff team, Panda? Yeah, I mean, you must have. You must have. Because goalkeeper Duff Dooley, I'm sure, is not a thing. Falcon Totem, well. Okay. So we sacrificed Matatagis for Seo, huh? I see how it is. Hayabusa Kuraido! Okay, that's fair, and that's quite a bit of power, actually. But now, since it has been fired at my goal, I feel like I'm at liberty to actually block this. Not fully, because apparently Toitaka can't do that just yet. With the Keeper's Grit, I'm sure I'll get there. Seo is bird-themed, so yeah, okay. I love themed movesets, so honestly, bully to you for doing that. For committing to that, that's awesome. Okay. A little bit of a buff for the old rough play counter. Go, my Matatagi. Go deep! Cavalry advance! Okay, game lagging a little bit, somehow. I think it's the connection, more so than any other issues that we've had before. That's alright. Did I like the Maribel team? I did. I did enjoy it. I mean, Panda, I enjoy you using your favorite characters in like a genuine setup. That includes the Duff Dooley team, as much as I hate the Duff himself. But I do really respect the commitment to the teams that you make. And I mean, that was just a team of some of your favorite characters, wasn't it? Saseruka! Okay, so I suppose not many people have been on holiday, that's fair. But if you were to go on holiday, here's a question, right? If you were to go on holiday, where would you go? If you could go anywhere, right now, where would you go? Faye has a new block move. Ooh, okay, so do you want me to run into Faye at some point? I could do that, if you need me to. If you don't need me to, I won't, but... Okay, there's Momoyama. What's he gonna do? Hey, man. Yeah, sorry, I had to do it. Let me see. Okay, I need to run into Faye, wherever Faye is. Hold on, Faye's there. Faye's up. I'm gonna pass to Matatagi. I'm not gonna pass to Matatagi, but to Kusaka. Okay, Faye. Oh, wait, he has a block move. Hold on, okay. Okay, I got you. Watch this. There we go. I think Faye should be able to get this. Yeah, Faye's in there. Okay. He's in the trajectory, that's good. What does he have? Mochi, Kiraka Mochi! Yeah, baby! In reference to his mother, of course. Oh, his precious mother. Oh, man. 100% England? You would want to go to England, Nico? Understandable. But hey, honestly, if you go to England... Like, don't just stick to the cities. There's a ton of history there. Like, absolutely. If you go to London, if you go to like, what is it, Stratford upon Avon, where like Shakespeare was born, supposedly. Like, there's a ton of history, of course. But the nature in the UK, let me tell you, the nature in England, in the United Kingdom, is absolutely breathtaking. We were in Wales. And we were on the highest mountain in Wales, and it is the craziest feeling to be so high up. At the same time, it feels so good to be up there. Like, it's so calm. Even if there's like hundreds of people around, everyone wanted to be at the very summit, of course, because people walk up the mountain. We took a train up the mountain, which is actually like kind of a unique thing you can do there. But it's really cool. It's really cool. Okay, half-time. So, let's see, what else we got? I love car booth sills in England. That's an interesting one. That is an interesting reason to go to England. But you know what? Respect. Respect. Vinny, you always wanted to do some trips to the African savannah. Now that's an interesting pick. See, that's not what you hear a lot. I mean, there's always those adventurous people out there, but what you hear a lot, of course, is, oh, you know, we want to go to the sun. If you're from the United States, you really want to go to the great country of Europe. The country of Europe. Oh, where have you been in Europe? Yeah, you know, we've just been in Europe. Yeah, it is what it is, but... The savannah, that's interesting. See, Africa really just does not pull me in any aspect, to be completely honest. Like, I like animals, but I don't think I'd want to be there. I don't think I'd want to be in the savannah, looking at wild animals like that. Europe is my country and the Netherlands is my city? Hell yeah, Panda, that's what I'm saying. Brabant is my street. That's my address, Brabant. Ooh, old elite on Tachibukai, hold on. Has anyone opened Inazuma 11 TCG? That's a good question, PokeFunZone. That's actually a really good question, since that shit is obscure as anything. I do actually own Inazuma 11 TCG cards. I believe I opened one pack in my entire life. Also, Gigaton Head on Tachibukai. Yeah, taken after his big example, his big idol. But I've opened, I think, a single pack of Inazuma 11 TCG cards back in the day. And they're in English as well, so they're not even like the real bona fide Inazuma 11 TCG cards. But also, I have what I believe to be the complete collection of Tobitaka Seiya cards, of course. Did I get any hits? Nah, I think I just got all commons, to be completely honest. Like, I don't think I even got a rare. I got some guys from Occult and Wild and Raymond, I think. I got, like, Jin and Shishido and such, but that's about it. Not much to really write home about, but that's okay. You know, just having the TCG cards is such a cool thing. Like, physical Inazuma 11 merge is so hard to come by, and honestly, it's a shame. I feel like there's a lot more they can do with it, especially now that it's, like, gaining in popularity as a result of Victory Road. Well, popularity and infamy at the same time, I suppose. But, actually, I heard that something is, like, happening. Not physical merch, well, they have, like, some what is it, acrylic stands, acrylic cutouts of some characters. What they're also doing, I've heard, is that, let me see how I'm going to put this. There's going to be a crossover with this card game, I think it's Vanguard, if memory serves. Inazuma 11 is going to have a deck, it's going to be Victory Road, specifically, it's going to have a crossover with Vanguard. And, it's really interesting because they have, like, they have moves, right? Moves from the main characters, so I believe there's Shinrai, there's this move called, yeah, you know, the Haru's, like, Hitotsu. Like, the regular ass shot that is supposedly a Hisatsu. Great Wall and Li Hao, respect that, actually. That's funny and thematically appropriate. But this deck with Vanguard, right, this crossover deck, it's apparently also going to have, like, all the scout characters from Victory Road. And you know what that means. You know what that means. She's gonna be there. And as soon as she gets there, you know I'll be on it. I'll be on the case. Means she's also getting an acrylic cutout, which I will have to get, but they're expensive as hell. Like, I have to pay 20 euros for, like, a thing that's this big. Which, well, that's just scarcity speaking, I suppose. But, yeah, it is rough. It is rough. Oh, sorry. Do a focus battle with Banmei. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me rectify my mistake. Banmei's back up. I'll initiate something. Here. Banmei, get over here. Get your ass over here, Banmei. That is not Banmei. That is Tachibukai. I'm gonna stay out of the zone, Banmei. That is also not Banmei. That is Sorano. But okay, the tower is here. Here, go ahead, take it. Okay, here's the focus battle with Banmei. Hold on, is this what you wanted? Yeah, Brunhilde. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. See, I'm seeing more people remark that, you know, they've just had some, they've rarely, or not at all, opened Inazuma 11 TCGs in their life. And that's fair, because again, it's very obscure. And most likely you're gonna have to import it from Japan as well, which I don't really have an issue with. But the prices, man, the prices, they ramp up so far. Oh, dude, this move. Yeah, I've not seen this move in a while. This is General Flag before General Flag was cool, by the way. Or whatever that move from Victory Road's Royal Academy is called, the dribble move. Okay, is this an overburst? Is this overburst Foul Offense 3, Judge through 3? Against myself, I suppose. And Apollo, yeah, Apollo is back. Oh yeah, the Inazuma TCG is absolutely rarer than Pokemon. That's absolutely true, like, unequivocally. Pokemon cards are so much easier to come by. Like, especially individual ones. If you want to look up an individual Inazuma 11 card, yeah, G fucking G. You're not gonna find that, by the way. Unless you're very lucky on some second-hand Japanese site, you know. I have looked on Baiyi a lot, and actually Baiyi has quite a lot of stuff. I've actually been quite impressed by what all you can get on Baiyi. But, still, it's incredibly rare to find the specific card that you want. Ooh, does he voice this? Nah, sadly not. If Miyasaka voiced Tatsumaki Otoshi, that would have been really cool, but I guess he doesn't get to. That's fine. Let's see. Mugen Okabe shouldn't have done that. That's elemental disadvantage against Tatsumaki Otoshi. 3 points! 3 points! Oh boy, you tried to sliding tackle me, huh? Uh-oh. Yeah, I think that's it, bud. I think that's it. Oof. Oof, 3 points. Whew. We survived, somehow. Oh my god. But okay. You have to show us in video. I presume this is in reference to if I get the Mika no Hoshi card. I definitely will show it off. Then again, I don't really know, you know, at what time they're dropping this SAT, this crossover SAT. At the same time, if I get the acrylic cutout, I think that should be a lot easier. But I think that one is also not released quite yet. I was about to say, yeah, you can play Nico, but the lobby's been cancelled, evidently. So that's interesting. No, I don't want to play a ranked match. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Okay, there we go. No, not Commander Ladder. No, get me out of here, bro. Get me out of here. Lobby match. No, not ranked match history. I've not played this a single time. There's no history. Let me set up a new lobby then. Okay. Mika now once again. It's Vinny's turn. Apparently. According to the queue. I trust the queue fully, and I trust you guys fully to keep up with the queue, because I certainly am not. I'm here to talk and to provide entertainment. You all are here to keep track of the queue. Let's see. Original Raymond Junior High? Yeah, we can. Sure, why not? That's fun. Let's do Official Showdown. Yeah, let's get a classic in here. Let's see, what is the queue like being updated by people, or like what's the vibe? I don't think it is it now? How long has it been since the last update for the queue? Honestly, I forget, but it's okay. Supposedly it's Vinny's turn now, so Nico, you can go directly after Vinny, I think. Current queue is kind of up for grabs. Okay, then that settles it, I suppose. So it's Vinny, and then we'll do Nico. One more time, Nico. Li Hao has a China-themed defense. Miyasaka has Kazamaru's moveset. I figured. I mean, then again, Miyasaka himself, he does voice the Hurricane, right? So that's cool. That's cool. Like he kind of copies Kazamaru's moveset in that sense. I'm decently certain he voices Flurry Dash as well, but I'm not entirely sure about that one. No! No, we don't have Duck Squig and Bargain. It's over. Okay, but we have Ariori. I guess this is Ares and Orion team, huh? I did not catch who that goalkeeper was, but I'm keeping in Sakurazaki because it's been a while. Miyasaka does voice Flurry Dash? I had a feeling. Oh, it's Norika on goal. Right, so I did not catch that, so that's a bad matchup for Sakurazaki. But, dare I say, oh boy, Wind goalkeeper. Okay, we're gonna see how that goes. But I suppose these are your favorite characters from Ares and Orion? Vinny? Or just random characters from Ares and Orion that you can tolerate? Of course, Afrodi being on there is valid. Ponko, obvious choice. Norika on goal, super valid. And the match has been interrupted due to a player disconnecting. Okay, that's alright. So this is characters that Vinny likes from Ares and Orion, but we will not get to see them in action for that long, because match is over. Oh dear. Are we hearing this? The victory music and the match music are overlapping? Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, now it's batty. And also the lobby has just closed, apparently. So that's great. Amazing match, to be sure. That's fine. We'll get it set up again. Mikana. There we go. Back to Mikana Hoshi. Asto is in there because he has cool moves. Sure. Sure. Actually, you know what? Yeah, unironically, he does. I mean, Sunrise Blitz is cool. I like Inabikari Dash. It's good. Good design. It's simple, but it's cool. And aside from that, I mean, they have the Polar Bear move, I suppose. Asto has a lot, actually thinking about it. That's because he's the main character, obviously. The main characters always get a ton. Tenma is especially guilty of this one. You'll play next time, Celine? You hope, because you made 5 teams for this? Fuck. I don't know why the connection is so difficult between Spain and like other countries for some reason. And for some reason it's just being difficult all the time. And it's like specifically Spain too, which is really crazy. But then you were able to play with who again? With Vinny just fine, weren't you? Spain and Brazil connection is good for some reason. Nosaka is Ares / Orion's main character? Oof. That is, I'm going to give you a hard disagree on that one. Not going to lie. If there's anything that Nosaka is not, it is deserving of the title of main character of Ares Orion. Nosaka, honestly, Ares and Orion would have been just fine without Nosaka. Especially since in Orion, the only reason that Kido doesn't do anything in Orion, that he gets injured immediately, is because they wanted to give Nosaka screen time. But honestly, did you see what Kido did in Orion versus what Nosaka did in Orion? That cold-ass moment. That cold-ass moment when he drops Ichihoshi to the ground after feigning to help him up to his feet. Oops, my hand slipped. That is cold as hell. Kido is so much cooler than Nosaka will ever be, and honestly, it's such a shame that they try to pretend that Nosaka is a relevant character. And that people genuinely think, I mean, people are allowed to think whatever they want, of course. They're like, Nosaka is up there for some of my least favorite characters in all of Inazuma. I'm not going to lie. But let's see. What do we got? Yeah, fair enough. Spectre Magna. So are these guys only going to have moves from Ares and Orion as well? That is the question that I now have. I know one thing for certain, and that's that I'm not going to be able to block this. Voices Meteor Attack? Okay, okay. Well, I mean... Mugen no Kabe? I guess. I don't know why that random-ass guy voices Meteor Attack, but that's cool. That's cool. Nosaka is awful, agreed, but the entirety of the Ares plots focuses around him. It's not entirely wrong, it's also not entirely right, of course. I mean, there's the big trifecta of Asuto, Haizaki, and well, Nosaka, who all have their own kind of plot line and their own roles to play in the story of Ares, for, you know, as much as I actually recall anything from Ares. But I wouldn't say Nosaka is the main character of Ares. I mean, it's always going to be Asuto, of course, because Asuto is, well, he is the main character. I mean, that's being established. He's literally the first guy we see. And I think that counts towards him being the main character as well. The plot very much starts with him, and I think that establishes him firmly as the main character, you know? Okay, we're gonna get a shot off with Ryuga and Gandaras here. Kido shouldn't be an Orion in the first place. I'm just catching up to this message now, but also disagree on that one because, well, Ares and Orion are just an alternate universe for Season 1, right? And then I suppose, like, as an extension for Season 3 as well, the international tournament. A worse alternate universe, dare I say, because obviously Tobitaka is nowhere to be found in Ares and Orion, which sucks ass. But no, Kido and Endo have every reason to be there, and Goenji as well. Like, they're valid picks for the national team. They always were in OG and in Ares and Orion. So Inazuma Japan and Orion should just be new characters. I don't know. I don't think there's a need for it to be completely new characters, because you're gonna tell me you're making an entirely new team when you already, you know, you've established that in the canon, you know, the canon universe that Ares and Orion play in, being the first season and the third season from the OG, that there's going to be a whole ass new team when they just introduce, you know, a new squad of 11. I find that a little hard to believe, to be completely honest. Yeah, Ares is a continuation of Season 1, that's true, because, like, Raymond splits up right after winning the Football Frontier, and they go to train other teams, and that's when the ultimate Japanese team is formed, supposedly, in Orion. But actually, the team is kind of really fucking ass, and I don't know how they win any matches, to be honest. And it's also, it's the biggest Inazuma Japan in the history of Inazuma 11, and it makes no sense whatsoever. Because they're really pretending like they're gonna use 4 goalkeepers when they have Endo, Mr. Plot Armor himself, on the team, you know? Like, there's no use pretending anyone else is going to play in goal. Okay, zigzag strike, yeah. Okay, we're gonna fortify. Prime Legend? There's no shoddy voices this. This random-ass guy voices Prime Legend? Why? Hello? What are we doing? Random-ass guy from Shadow of Orion voices Prime fucking Legend? There's no shot. Okay, so that just went through Tobitaka, that's fine. Goat's Jin was the only thing worth of Ares Raymond. Like, of the backwater Raymond, I suppose you're referring to, yeah. I mean, Gojin, Goat's Jin, God Jin, yeah. I mean, whichever way you spin it, he was the best part about Inakumi Raymond, as they're known. Go Hoshi! Please do it, my girl. Gojin was so entertaining. I mean, even in Orion, he carried quite a few moments, even though he was benched for the majority of the season, which, you know, sucks ass, but it is what it is. You're not a fan of Endo's diamond plot armor? Yeah, no, me either, Lucas. I absolutely hate the fact that, again, they put 4 goalkeepers. Deadass put 4 goalkeepers onto this Inazuma Japan team. We have fucking who do we have? We have Nishikage, we have Endo, we have Norika as well later. Whose design they absolutely butchered in Orion, by the way. There is no shot you're taking away such a great fluffy haircut like that and turning it into a fuck-ass bob. Like, what are we doing? Anyway, that having been said, there's Norika and there's Saginuma, right? I believe that's all 4 of them. And then you're gonna tell me that the only one that's like half relevant is Norika, because she's a new character, I suppose, and she's not, she was in the original Inakumi Raymond from Ares. The actual good guys. But you're gonna tell me that Nishikage and Saginuma are going to be completely irrelevant. Because Endo, I love him. I love Endo, I really do. But what they made him do in Orion, he deadass, straight up, just copies moves from Nishikage. He just takes what's it called? Casting arm. And he just invents like a diamond version for it. For some reason. And then, even worse, he takes moves from Nishikage and Desarm, well, I'm calling him Desarm, but Saginuma, to do the Asura. A move which, well, I guess the other 2 are also necessary for, but they don't play as goalkeepers ever. They're just relegated to being useless defenders or midfielders. Just to be able to be a part of the Asura. Like, hello? What is the point? Deadass, what is the point of having these 3 other goalkeepers there when Endo just copies every single move? And he lets Norika play sometimes because he feels bad for hogging the goal, you know? Like, it really grinds my gears. Like, I have to wonder what went through the people's heads when they were like, oh, we're gonna put 4 goalkeepers on this team, but actually, at the end of the day, Endo's gonna play like 75% of all the matches. Oh, but what about Saginuma? People like Saginuma. He was pretty popular. We're just gonna relegate him to, he's gonna give Drill Smasher to Endo so he can do the Asura later. Okay, I guess. And I guess Nishikage gets to play like 1 or 2 matches. That's true as well. I do have to concede that. But like, doesn't he get absolutely shit on when he does play? That's all I can recall, really. And then, yeah, Saginuma, he doesn't even... Canonically, he plays as a midfielder. He plays as a midfielder in New Japan. But then they don't even let him do, like, Illusion Ball or anything. They don't give him anything. They just give him Drill Smasher, they let him pass it on to Endo, and that's raps. GG, thank you for playing, Saginuma, it's been great. Okay, yeah, I'm fucked now. I was holding out pretty well, but it's like, I don't think I can do much by this point. Unless, Vinny. Saginuma is genuinely the most versatile player in Inazuma 11. Unironically, he may just be. He really may just be. Because what? The absolute aura that Saginuma or Desarm has to say, hey, my original position was that of a striker. I used to be a striker, but I got bored, so I wanted to try being a goalkeeper. And now I'm just destroying everyone as a goalkeeper. How much fucking aura do you need to have to decide that? And then you just play midfield in Season 3. Like, you just completely switch that around again, and you just play midfield. Okay, I should have just, like, done something else, but hold on, there's a chance I can win this. W Hoshi, let's go. Yeah, and then yeah, you're right about that as well, Nico. I guess in Orion, he did play defense. He did do that. He was forced to, because, again, he passed his goalkeeper move onto Endo, and then never got to use it again. So he's played all positions. He played goalkeeper, forward, and midfielder in the first 3 seasons. And then in Ares, he was a defender, so he's played all 4 positions. Is this the most goated player in Inazuma 11? At the very least, in terms of positioning? Like, supposedly everyone from Perfect Spark is able to play in every position, but we never get to see that. We just see them shuffle around once, and then the second match gets interrupted because, I don't know, evil grandma. So, like, I guess there's an interesting plot point there, but they just never do anything with it. That's the thing. Gambaranaito. I'm gonna lose this. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, I could rant about like Ares and Orion all evening, but my biggest peeve with Orion as a season is just the sheer amount of players. Yeah, I think that is just my biggest concern. Oh yeah, let's go. That's Fudo voicing Maximum Circus. I love that. Is there a universe in which I'm able to block this? Surely not. Surely there's no feasible way I'm able to block this. Hold on. Nah, there isn't. There's no feasible way. Oh, it's fire! Dude, I was not paying attention, bro. If I did Mugen no Kave. Maybe I could have. Hold on, I'm playing around a bit too much. What am I doing? I'm yapping too much. We've equalized. Okay, hold on. So now it's getting exciting, Vinny. Now it's getting exciting. Oh, they played this theme over it. That's interesting. That's so cool. Kozakashi. Okay, Fudo, what are we doing? Not much against me right now, that is. Semiru. It's opened up in the middle for me. Never mind. He doesn't even know what's coming. He knows what's coming. He blocks it, in fact. He's gonna. Unless this goes over somehow, but I don't see that happening again. Nope. So this is gonna be the bear killer. Yep, Ursa Binder. It is enough, in fact, to stop it. So well played, Vinny. Well played. Unless I get a breach here. And again, I never bank on that. Yeah, no. Well played. Well played. That was a good equalizer. I was playing around for a bit too long. Talking a bit too much. But that was a good game. Thank you very much. And it's cool to see that they actually, you know, they have this really dynamic theme when you choose this this official showdown theme. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Interesting team as well. You got some good picks in there for Ares and Orion, honestly. Fudo is good. Satan is good. A few more picks I liked. Can't exactly point them out right now, but those were good. Okay, let me open some player slots. Nico, I believe it's your turn again. I did like that team, Vinny. Yes, I did. Very good picks. Some of them, at the very least. I'm surprised that, was Kazamaru on it at the end? Was he on the bench? Like, I don't believe I might have seen him, but I might also be hallucinating, not gonna lie. Kind of surprised he's not in the main lineup there, but especially since he does get like a completely different role in Ares. He was, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we're not doing random commentator again, because clearly that sapped all my strength. Kazamaru was starting defender? Okay, then I guess I must have never encountered him. I just ran into Atsuya a lot, which, you know, fair enough. He did his job well. If he hadn't been there, I think that would have been GG on the second goal. But yes, good luck, have fun, Nico, once again, and see what we can do here. Not going to fall for the same trap this time. We're going to just start with the main lineup, and we're not going to be bothered about what happens next. Norika, little skull guy. Kidokawa reserve guy with the red hat. Norika was also a great pick, yeah. I'll stand by that. Norika is a fantastic pick. I really love Norika, but man, what they did to her in Orion is perhaps the biggest disservice that I have seen in any piece of media ever. Oh, new player? Hold on, Sahara? Okay, I see you, I see you. Some new guys on this team indeed. Guys and girls. Sakurazaki. Of course you have good hair, Norika. Yeah, as you should, Vinny, as you should. As you should. I mean, if you pick short hair Norika, like unironically, I don't think I trust you, honestly. Okay. Ogre Blade on Rim, yeah, that works. That works. Okay, got Tobitaka there just in time. That's good. Imada! Yeah, Norika's haircut in Orion, brother. unironically cut like 10 kilos off that girl. So much hair, so much beautiful hair was lost in the making of that haircut, and it sucks. Good pass. Wow, what a strong pass. Let's see it. How did you catch that? I was out of it, bro. I was out of the zone. It's okay. 39%. Thank you. Never lucky. That's okay. It happens. No tension left. It happens. Gale Dash. Can't do anything against that. If I win this, it's a foul. Guaranteed. Gale Dash Cricket. That's fair. Ooh, okay. Morimora's facing Rim. Menacing Glare on Rim. Okay, I'm seeing you. I'm seeing you with that one menacing eye. Oh, I mean, she's pretty menacing, actually. You know, that's pretty good. Okay, but we got counter KP as well, so I'm not entirely defenseless on this one. Rim has so much aura. You're not even wrong, Vinny. You're not even wrong. Mao no ho! Oh, ho no. Okay, fair enough. Sure. I'll use the Hisatsu. Makiwari Chopper! Play to someone that's actually on my team. Okay, that's good, actually. Let me get that. Let me get a free path to your goal, please. I have zero tension, but that's okay. Go, my Gandaras! It was enough. Okay, good. Do we even know why they gave Norika that haircut? No one knows. Genuinely a mystery. The justification they give for it in the anime is that Norika wanted to try looking more like a city girl now that she was in the... You know, now that they were training in the city, they weren't on their island anymore. What a rum excuse, bro. There's no shot you would genuinely want to take away that hair for any reason whatsoever. Ricky, good evening. What's going on, mate? What's going on? Actually, I think this is your first time here, but you know what? Everyone who joins my chat is a mate in my book. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Everything good here. We've been doing viewer matches all night. And honestly, it's been going really well. Been having a good time. Yeah, Nico, it's as per usual, having some trouble facing your goalkeeper, your classic Haizaki in goal. Doing great. What about you? Thanks for asking. I'm doing really good. Yeah, I'm doing really good. Life is good. It's a shame that I'm back from holiday, I suppose, but at the same time, it's good to be back. It's good to be back to the regular routine. Oh, and you know what? Sahara's a girl, isn't she? Sorry, I just now came to realize that, but this is also going in guaranteed, because I cannot pull out any move to stop that. No, life's good. Life's good. We're back to the regular routine after 3 weeks of holidaying, so the Inazuma 11 streams are very much a part of that as well. Can I pass a ball when I tell anyone to? Thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, and I have to face someone, that's okay. 50-50? Come on, Sakurazaki. Never lucky. Never lucky. And I somehow did not get that ball as well, so that's kind of fucked. But I've caught that Pachin by now. Okay, and Gojin is chasing Morimura to the ends of the world. For some reason. I'll just cop the possession loss. Okay, this guy certainly has a defense move. There's no... yeah. Or a Kashin. Okay, fair enough. Not much to do at that point. I don't have any hyper energy myself, so... Saved by the whistle. Ha! Saved by the whistle. Like an English uploadie. Saved by the whistle. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Okay, so let's see. Been luckier with the more common the spirits you want to pull. And trying to pull a common Haizaki, you pulled more heroes than Haizaki himself. This is always the struggle. Genuinely always the struggle with getting common players. For some reason, it is harder to get a single common player than it is to get like a legendary or hero player. It's genuinely so rough. Like, I remember wanting to get a single copy of Morimura, and I was not getting it. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Thank you, Gojin. Thank you for your input. Okay. We're in there like swimwear, bro. We're in there like swimwear. We are not in there like swimwear anymore. No, bro, I wanted to... Ah, I wanted to move. Why didn't it move? Why didn't it charge? That's so fucked. Ah, I was running. I was running. That sucks. Hate it when that happens. Okay, your OC versus my OC. There we go. It's good. Somehow got caught again. That's alright. Couldn't do much there. Okay. I'll cop some tension loss, it's fine. Okay, we're up against 9k. Yeah, that's alright, man. That's alright. I'll just do some chip damage, that's alright. In there like swimwear, man. Everyone says it. Everyone says it. The youth, all the cool kids, they say it. Just trust me. Oh, there it is. Dry blow! Beautiful. Wind goalkeeper as well, but... Let's see. Aha, I see. I see now. I understand. I understand the French gambit, I think. I should have just stayed in place. Why do I keep doing this? That's okay. Okay. Mirrored shot, yeah. That's fair. Underused move. Criminally underused move. What am I supposed to do by this point, man? What am I supposed to do by this point? Why do I get breached again? There is zero reason for me to get breached again. Genuinely zero reason. That's okay. That is alright. Just fucking run when I tell you to! Oh my god. This fucking game. Tell me I'm past the wall. I should be. Okay. Finally, I get to take a shot as well. I get to have a shot at the goal. Mugen, the hand, on Zell. Interesting. Okay. I wonder what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna lose this as well, because I always lose these, somehow. Okay, yeah, no interception possible there. That's okay. Shocked I didn't get breached again. Oh, what a pass. What a pass, honestly. But I can't do anything with it, so that's kind of a shame. Not gonna lie. Okay, I lose this again, right? Yeah, well, I had no choice. I was gonna lose either way. And that's a foul? Yeah, sure. Pour salt in the wound, that's fine. This match is over. Okay. Unlucky, man. Unlucky. Unlucky all the way through, and not a spot of luck to be seen in this match, unfortunately. But alright, it is what it is. Oxus Seiji with the final gambit. Not actually Oxus Seiji with the final gambit. Seems I've made an error. Error in my judgment. Not entirely. Okay. At the very least I got something here. I got one block off. At the very least I was allowed to do that. But okay. Well played. Well played. Nico. Unfortunately, I was not destined to actually do anything, apparently. Again, getting breached randomly, but it is what it is. Well, I got the girl that scored on me twice, so I'll take that. Walter, another team you want to show me? Absolutely. Hey, there's time. Come on, we have another... I have time for one more match. Walter, you're gonna be the last one. You're gonna be the last one for tonight. Get yourself in here. Hayami is a lot better than Kurimatsu? Oh, hold on, Celine. We can't be saying that. We cannot be saying that. Hayami, I'm afraid... Look, I don't like Kurimatsu either. This is like pick your poison, right? This is like picking between two evils. But Hayami is certainly at the very bottom of the barrel. Kurimatsu is like... If here's the thing. Here's the analogy that I would like to use, right? If Hayami was like the oil at the bottom of the barrel, right? Then Kurimatsu would be the very slick layer of sludge that covers it. So like basically at the same level, but since Kurimatsu is technically on top, I guess he's technically a bit better. But Hayami is like absolute bottom of the barrel. There's nothing redeemable about Hayami. Genuinely nothing. What does he do? Complain, be pessimistic, and I guess zero yon like once. Hayami or Duff Dooley? Duff Dooley any fucking day. Like, at the very least, Duff Dooley has meme value, and Hayami absolutely does not. There is, like I said, nothing redeemable about Hayami. There's always those people who like Hayami and Kurimatsu. Like, I'm not naming many names, but... Nico. And that's okay, you know, people are, you know, entitled to their own opinions. But sometimes everyone makes mistakes, and, you know, that's okay. That's okay. I see how it is. No, I'm kidding, Nico. I'm kidding. I hope you know that I'm kidding. But yeah, Hayami, deadass. Lucas, you put it exactly the right way. Hayami does nothing except for complain and do Zeroyon literally once in the entire season that he features in. Because we all know in Chrono Stones he's not going to do jack shit because he doesn't get a cash-in. He doesn't have a cash-in, so he's not relevant in Season 2. That's unfortunately just how it is. Like it or hate it, that is how it is. Walter, what's my least favorite Inazuma 11 season? I mean, I think we're going to Orion. Like, straight to Orion. Unfortunately, Orion is like the international arc, and I love the international arc in the OG Season 3, and also actually in Galaxy. Galaxy, the international arc, was shaping up to be really interesting. But then they went to space, obviously. But, like, Orion is such a fucking wash. Like, there's nothing good about Orion. When we move from the point of playing actual football to genuinely having football where kids are being injured with hidden blades in their spikes, or, like, we're breaking their legs after like, flashing a mirror, flashing the sun into someone's eyes, like injuring Goenji that way. Like, what are we doing? What are we fucking doing? Ares, at the very least, had the charm of being a first season adjacent, or like being a continuation of the first season. So you had some returning characters that was cute to see, you know. It was cute to see like the what if. What if Raymond didn't stick together after winning the Football Frontier, right? And I think that's cool. But then, you know, and then, you know, Ares has some very, very dirty tactics. Like, of course, we have a Grid Omega for Nosaka's team. Of course, it's fucking Nosaka's team. Grid Omega, it's, you know, it's a dirty tactic. But when you get to the point in Orion where, deadass, there are, like, cyborgs that have spikes, or, like, blades in their spikes, and they're genuinely cutting up these kids that are just playing football. We have minefields, we have, I don't know what we have, bro, evil grandma, like, I don't know, what are we doing? There is nothing redeemable about Orion, just as little as there is redeemable things about Hayami. Well, actually, scratch that. There's more in Orion that's redeemable than there is to Hayami, but that's beside the point. Like, yeah, I said Orion has nothing good. I retract that statement. Raquelito is a good thing. Gabriella is a good thing. Italy was a cool team to face, actually. They were very interesting in Orion. The way they actually used Inazuma Japan's own tactics against them, literally to the point where the captain of Italy, of course, uses Last Resort on his own as well. Makes it his own move. Counters Last Resort with his own Last Resort, which is then countered again by like a 4-man Last Resort from Inazuma Japan, which, you know, it's a little over the top, but it is one of the cooler moments in Orion, so... Why did it have to be Italy? Look, that's what I've been saying for years. We get only the same, like, 5 teams every single time, and it's always Spain, Brazil, Italy. Because, you know, they're good at football historically. Germany, I guess, like, we had Brockenborg, I suppose, technically in Season 3 of the OG. But, like, China and Russia are new. I'm pretty sure, is there anything new about, like, the Asian qualifiers? No, I don't think there was, like, except for China. But Brazil is based, says the Brazilian, of course. Yeah, no, I understand that. But, like... There's absolutely a shit ton of... There's a shit ton of countries that would have fit better than, you know, having Italy again. Having Spain again. Having Brazil again. Especially when you have... Look, Vinny, here's the thing. Brazil in OG is cool. Brazil in Orion is absolutely insufferable. And I think you will agree with me on that one, if I've gauged you right as a person. It's just, yeah, no. Fucking, hashtag not my Brazil. That's all I really have to say about it, not going to lie. Like, the Kingdom is so much better than the Sambassadors. Orion Brazil did give us Carnival Shake, I will give it that, but aside from that, there is nothing good that came out of Orion Brazil. And there is no shot you're saying Ole the Samba is better than the Kingdom. There is absolutely zero shot. I'm sorry, I'm not willing to accept this. You must be trolling. There is zero shot that you think that Ole the Samba is better than the Kingdom. Okay. But Walter, you're here, let's go. One more match, last match of the night. And then we're gonna sign off for Inazuma 11 Victory Road for tonight. Season 3 Bond Team, okay. Let's see what this is. I love Season 3. So I might be judging. Yeah, deadass, Walter. Why does the Brazilian goalkeeper have macaroni spaghetti as a goalkeeper move? There was nothing better you could think of? Like something actually Brazilian? I don't know. You can just give him capoeira kick again. That's fine. Or capoeira snatch. Sorry. Like, that's fine. It's better than fucking macaroni spaghetti. Okay, hold on. I recognize some of those guys. Isn't that the captain of South Africa up there? And of course, there's Rococo, Saginuma, Noel's back, so that's good. That's heartening. Hold on, what am I doing? Actually, no, I'm good. Because Italy exports a lot of pasta to Brazil. Italy exports pasta everywhere. Like, I don't think that's a reason. Like, you could have macaroni spaghetti on the French goalkeeper if you wanted, because Italy probably exports pasta to there as well. You could have the US team using macaroni spaghetti, because I sure as hell know they're not producing any good spaghetti in the US. But okay, let's see. So, Season 3, Noelle's actually not pitched. That's interesting. We got Water from Australia, Sword. Some scout characters here, which is cool. And then one of them from Qatar. Yeah, we have Musa and Jake from South Africa, I believe. Interesting. Okay, let's go. Good luck, Walter. Last match of the night. Let's hope it works out. Midorikawa and Saginuma and... Oh, and Hiroto. I see now. I see the bonds. I see the bonds. Oh, one of the bonds. Yeah, we're already in there, but not much to do there. Couldn't pass to anyone, and shot was a little bit too far to take from right there, so... I don't know how I caught that, but I'll take it. Okay, double teamed by Jake and American Hat Guy. Girl. Okay. Asoko ni UFO! We could have had macaroni spaghetti on the Dutch goalkeeper. Wait a second, yeah. Look, if Hiro is a good person, he will recognize the effort that we put in against the Japanese team this World Cup, and the Netherlands will feature in the Victory Road World Cup. Surely, surely we're gonna have some different teams this time around. Scream of Eden. Where's Ducksquig in Barview, by the way? Did I accidentally set it to random commentator again? Surely not. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Rococo. Rococo looks so good in this game as well. And that's exactly how the voice line was in Strikers. I remember that so vividly. Played so much Strikers back in the day, man. Ah. I have one of those too. Let's see. Can I win against Jake or nah? I can. Okay. Keep coping. I'm right there with you for a Dutch team. Look, man. We don't have anything if we don't cope, so gotta keep believing, gotta keep coping. The Netherlands and Norway, if they add Norway, then they will have my respect forever. Honestly. Like, with how well Norway was doing, we gotta have an underdog team for Norway, surely. They gotta be like the fan favorite that go out against like a stronger country. Like, who else does that? Like, America, I guess, does that at some point. They go out against Japan. They're kind of a fan favorite, aren't they? Okay, got that. Ooh, a Tobitaka with the smooth moves. Okay. Elemental Catalyst. Yeah, I can't do anything against that. Oleda Samba has more personality than the Kingdom. Hard disagree, I'm afraid, but... Again, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but yeah, that's a negative from me, Chief. Oleda Samba has zero personality beyond Arthur. Arthur is the only reason that Oleda Samba is even remotely interesting. Oh, I don't know how I didn't get caught by that, but I'll take it. Fuck me. Okay, no, that's fair. Okay, we're getting it back. Uh-oh. Okay, just get that out there before I get sliding tackled. You don't remember what tiny country is punching way above their weight? You mean Cabo Verde? Dude, Cabo Verde would be crazy. Cabo Verde in, I mean, that's, well, another Portuguese-speaking country. I mean, that they could just be an extension of Brazil, surely. I don't know if that's a sensitive topic or not, but, I mean, they're a Portuguese colony. Ooh, okay. I'm winning against the guitar guy, somehow. And here it is. Yeah, no, it's like the thing with Ole de Samba, like Vinny also like fairly points out, being a Brazilian himself, is that the kingdom already was kind of a stereotype of Brazilian culture, right? That's what all the national teams are in Inazuma 11-3 for the most part. I mean, it's really on the nose. Fucking Germany has an entire team based around like a war. So yeah, it's stereotypical, alright? And Brazil's no different. The kingdom is no different, but at least the kingdom had personality. Ole de Samba does not have personality. They're just the stereotypes. Yikes. There goes our match as well. Fuck. That is not great. I hate to see that. And there it is again, bro. The music starts playing again. What are we doing? You're bad, the Wi-Fi shite? Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It happens. It happens. Disconnected. He disconnected. Chat, he disconnected. Look chat. Look chat. He disconnected. He disconnected. It is what it is. It is what it is. You want to try again? I think I have room for like one more try. If you're down for it as well. I believe you're not rage quitting. No, like we were only at the end of the first half, so like... We can try again if you want. If you don't want, then this will be it for tonight, I think. But Cabo Verde is totally different from Brazil. Most of the population don't even speak Portuguese. They have their Creole language. Okay. I guess that makes sense for an island nation like Cabo Verde. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, thank you for informing me, Vinny. Thank you for informing me. You kinda also close the game on impulse when it disconnected. Okay, that's fine. Then we're gonna call it here for tonight, I think. It has been a very fruitful session, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, anyone who identifies otherwise. Thank you very much for coming out here tonight and playing some games against me. It's good to be back. It's very good to be back, and I'm so happy that you all turned up and you all wanted to play against me. It's very heartening for me as a streamer. It makes it really worth it to come out here and actually prepare stuff, for these things. So, again, thank you very much. Next week, Tuesday, we're going to pick up Inazuma 11 Victory Road again. Thursday, of course, I'm now doing the Fire Emblem streams on Thursday, so for anyone who's interested in Fire Emblem, Thursday we're picking up the Hinata solo run again in Fire Emblem Fates. But next week, Tuesday, when we're back to Inazuma 11 Victory Road, I want to get started on... I think I want to get started on completing all the difficulties for the Victory Road route. For the Victory Road Chronicle, because that's the only one that I haven't committed to yet for the rare drop and the hero battles. Because I have started doing all the Ultra Hero battles and the Legend Showdowns, which I think we will eventually segue into that as well. Whenever we've done all the rare drop matches and the legendary matches, hero matches for the Victory Road route. But that is in probably a pretty distant future, a few weeks from now, I have to imagine. But that is the plan for next week, so you're all informed right now, I suppose. So, if I don't see you on Thursday for the Fire Emblem Fate stream, then we'll see each other again next Tuesday. So thank you guys again from the bottom of my heart for coming out here en masse. It's really heartening, once again, and I very much appreciate you guys. So, if you've been in the chat tonight, and you want to be in touch with the people from the chat here more often, we do have a Discord server that most of the people in this chat are in. The link is in the video description, in every video description. We also play Victory Road on Fridays. We have the Inazuma night on Friday evenings, where we also do 1v1s in a more casual setting with voice chat. So if that's something that sounds good to you, join the Discord server. And aside from that, I hope to see you all again soon. So thanks one more time, take care everyone, stay hydrated, and have a good night, is all that rests me to say. Goodbye.